Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're just going to be doing our normal cardio stuff and then going into the bounty event, getting a lot of that done, and maybe messing with some Scourge of Honor teams. Well, most likely. I don't want to make it seem like we might not do that. I'll definitely at least mess with one team, and if you brought any teams, then I will definitely mess with those too. Trying to get everything set up here. 1 second, please. I don't know what this is doing. Is this a new screen now? What is this? What is this? What up, faceless one? How you doing, man? My guy. What up, bro? Get started a little late. It's been like that for the last couple weeks because everybody's on vacation. Everybody's getting up later. Everybody's staying up later. It'll get back to normal next week. So that's my excuse for the recent videos coming out a little bit later every day. The past 2 weeks, ever since a little bit before Christmas. So everybody's on vacation, so everything's a little bit later. And next week it should go back to normal. The pre-recorded videos should come out 7 or 8 o'clock instead of 9 or 10 or 11 or 12. And the live streams should be, I don't know, I'm thinking about moving it permanently to 7 a.m. I think 6 is a little bit too early, but I don't know. It depends what country you're in and all that stuff, so. What up, Elite Gaming? What's going on, man? Just getting set up here. Let's keep the screens moving. Keep the screens moving. Oh, yeah. At least my audio is working. Love when you turn your phone all the way down and then you turn your video on to make sure it's working and it blares in your face. That's always a good start. Got the new Mythic. Did everybody get the new Mythic? The Scourge of Honor. I got it with my second 1,000 gems guild seals. That's pretty nice. Been getting them pretty early, been pretty lucky lately. I haven't had to go too far. I think the furthest I've had to go in the last like 10 mythics is maybe glory keys. And then I'd get lucky there because it's hard to pull them out of glory, but it depends how much glory you have. If you have like a mountain of glory and glory keys, then of course you should probably get it eventually, but it never takes a mountain, it doesn't seem like. Which is kind of weird, like event keys, seems like it takes a mountain of them to get a mythic, but if you have a decent amount of glory keys and there's only one mythic in the drop table, I feel like that's an easier task than getting the mythic with event keys. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it easier to get a mythic with glory keys? Like a new mythic where the only mythic in the drop table is that one mythic? Is it easier to get a new mythic with glory keys, or is it easier to get a mythic with event keys that you're looking for out of a certain kingdom? Because I can never get, I have the worst luck with event keys, but I can't save them up either. Like, I don't know if it's my guild's not getting a bunch of keys. Is it me? Like, what is it? Why don't I have a lot of event keys? Let's look at them. Look at this. I have almost 4,000 gem keys. I have a mountain of glory, like 300,000 glory. Like, I open my gold keys all the time. I almost have over, I have over 1,200. But then, in my guild seals, 36,000. Like, what's the odd man out here? I got 173 event keys. Like, I don't get it. I feel like I should have like 500 at least. Look at the odd man out here. Almost 4,000 gem keys. I have a mountain of glory, 300,000 glory. These I open like all the time, so I don't even save them up, and I have over 1,200 still, which isn't impressive. I mean, gold keys people have tens of thousands, but I like to open them to get like gems and whatnot. And then the event keys, I have 173. Like, that does not match up to everything else. I don't get it. You just pulled it? Nice. Good job. What up, King G City? Haven't seen you in a minute, bro. How you been? I'm gonna try to do a lot more with the chat today. You will craft it sometime. Yeah, that's how I used to do it. You're not always... There's a point in the game. It's like a teeter-totter. And, in my opinion, with the new mythics, one day you're going to teeter to that other side and you're going to be getting every single mythic. Every new mythic. It's just a teeter-totter. You're either on or you're off. And I was off for the longest time. Like, I wasn't getting the new mythic. Like, I would try and I wouldn't get it. And I swear, at a certain point, you'll teeter to the other side, and you'll be getting every single new mythic every time it comes out. It just happens like that for some reason. You just gotta save up a certain amount of keys. Like, save up all your guild seals, save up all your gem keys, and then start working on saving up your glory keys and your glory, and then you'll get it. You'll start getting every single new mythic as it comes out. And it gets easier and easier and easier. The hardest part is getting that first one, the first few in a row, you know what I mean? Like, you might get one, and then you'll miss out on a couple, and then you'll get one, and then you'll miss out on a couple. Eventually, it just happens. It's like a light switch. You start getting all of them. I dropped 125,000 glory keys and nothing, so gave up. Dang. 125,000. That's crazy. That would be like almost half my stack there. Oh, what should I do? Let's do dungeons. I always do dungeons first. Let's get that out of the way. This was my Scourge team. This looked like what everybody did. I watched Loot Wizard's video right after mine. Sometimes I'll watch it. He only does like 2 videos a week, so it's easy to watch his videos. So I watch his videos after I do mine, because I like to compare, because we're buddies and we're like-minded a little bit. And his team was like the same as mine, except for he did like Titan or something. It was funny. I mean, that's what else are you gonna do, really? King Salinas starts all wild folk with 50% mana. Scourge of Honor is wild folk. Queen Bee is wild folk. And she makes green and brown. This guy uses green and brown. And then, like, the weapon and the class, I wasn't sure. Like, you could probably do something else. Because you don't really have to. You don't have to be a wild folk. You don't have to have a whole team of wild folk. Like, you don't have to. You could do some other 50% start class. Or you could go with some sort of storm, maybe. Like a red or a green. You could probably go with EOE to get that curse. You can get a curse and a disease right off Jump Street if you use Essence of Evil. That was my thing. I was watching his video. He wasn't using Essence of Evil, but that popped in my head like, oh, Essence of Evil does everything. So it definitely does curse and disease. So that'd be an easy way to get like 2 real quick. So I was going to try that maybe, but it does use green, and like these 2 use green. I don't know. Could be a good thing. Yeah, why don't we use this team for the dungeons? That'd be fun. Let's do it. Yeah, congrats, man. That's good. Glad you got it. I need to turn these headphones down. I don't like hearing this game. Not after all these years. Oh, yeah, I need to shout out the members, too. I'm going to do that. We'll wait a couple minutes. Make sure everybody knows we're on and everything. We'll give it like 15 minutes. Then I'm going to shout out all the members for their monthly shout out. I don't know if it's December or January. I'll have to go back and look. But, we'll see. I know it's time, so either way. Let's do this. Nice little extra turn. Mountain Crusher. Queen Bee. Bang. Kinda ends up being a Queen Bee team, though, you know? Like, why not put another Queen Bee in there instead of that Mythic? I don't know. The Mythics are never... I'm never, like, super impressed by them. Like, the last thing that was, like, a really good troop that came in, I think was that spider, right? That night spider. And I'm glad that they nerfed King Gobtruffle, right? But I don't think they hit him too hard, because I've still been using him a little bit. And, it hasn't been too bad. They probably hit that one pretty good. Not too bad, not too hard, not too light. If anything, a little bit too light, maybe. But I don't want them to hit that one, so that's fine with me. I think it's good. Has anybody noticed their gob truffles doing way worse? Seems like it's about okay. At least for me, anyway. I mean, I haven't used it a ton since the nerf. Subscribe. And if you're watching on PS4, make sure you go check me out on YouTube. I don't know how that works. I don't watch people on PS4, but I know it's possible. We are going to do Bounty and mess around with the new Mythic. And we'll probably be on for at least an hour or two. Got Queen Bee. Mountain Crusher. Scourge. So he gains back 2 mana for each cursed or diseased enemy. And he curses and disease a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. Explode a green gem at the start of battle. So no one is cursed or diseased right now. But this is dungeons anyway. Queen Bee just wrecks. She just like... What, she 1 or 2 shot that last boss? That's funny. Hey, what up DC United? How are you? Yeah, Happy New Year, everyone. I'm not, like, all on top of the holidays and whatnot, screaming it at the beginning of my videos, but, Happy New Year. We're all happy it's here. Not that things are gonna change right away. I'm not expecting this. Who's this person? Who the heck did this? Who's this Thiz boy? Like, I don't even know who this is. What up in Delku? Nedelku. Sorry, man. Fiend Fire curses all. Ooh, that's a good point. I didn't even think of that one yet. Who's this guy? Like, who is this? Who's this guy? What up, Biker Lemon? This is DC. DC United, right? Thank you, dude. My gems have been way healthier ever since you joined the guild. I swear I'd be at 2,442 if it wasn't for you. Let's see. And I don't mind it. I feel like PS4 we get gypped anyway. Right. I feel like we get gypped anyway, so I don't even care. Like, some people might feel a certain way, like, oh, he's getting gems because he has a channel or whatever. I feel like I'm on PS4. We get gypped anyway. I don't care. It's just evening the playing field. Like, I should have this many gems anyway. So I really appreciate you correcting the course. Like that I should be on, I feel like. So you're making everything right in this world, in my opinion. Adventure board. We got gold, glory, and souls today. Glory's always decent. I mean, I'll take 200 glory. But the rest of it's kind of crappy. The rest is kind of crappy. Faceless One went up to tier 3, the highest tier of member. And he wants me to do an EverQuest live stream. And as much as me and him are going to like that, like we like that game, I don't know. I'm going to do it. I think it's going to help me learn. I think it's going to force me to learn how to live stream on my laptop. So that's a good thing. I don't know if, you know, what percentage of the people are going to care about a EverQuest live stream is the thing. You know what I'm saying? People might like be curious, and you know, if the worst Gems of War video gets 300 views, and then EverQuest gets like 50, That's like a 6th, right? Is that right? So I don't know. We'll probably get like a 6th of the viewers as well. So I don't know. I'm expecting that to be like a five people watching type thing, if we're lucky. But I definitely want to do it. I think it'll help me with my what should I do here? Blue. It'll help me learn, like do better. So yeah, you just want to see me squirm too, probably. You just want to see me squirm, bro. It's gonna be cool, I think. I don't know. I just had a problem with my laptop last night. I was recording in the Befallen basement. I was doing a duo with this other necromancer. Dude, it was so awesome, and I was like, man, I can't wait to put this video out. But for something happened. It got corrupted, and it wasn't there. It won't play now. I don't know what happened. So annoying. I think, I don't know, I might have went like too long, was my only thought. Like if I did anything wrong, maybe I recorded too much and it like freaked out, because it was like a 2-hour recording. At least over an hour. It was like an hour and a half to 2 hour. So I don't know if it like freaks out after a certain amount of time, because I've never been able to record more than an hour. So that's new territory for me anyway. My last video that I did for EverQuest was like an hour and 2 minutes or something. So I went over an hour, so I know it's possible. But yeah, I went to look at it. I was like, hey, I hope I got that. Like I went to check it out, and it says it's not there, like it failed or something. It's not there. And there's not like 3 or 4 videos to choose from. There's one video to choose from. I choose it, and it says it's not there or something. It's like a error. Really stinks when you're like recording for 2 hours and then you get nothing out of it. And now that's just gone forever. Because we were down there like where the main, like the Thermagist spawns, like the main big bad of Befallen, like the main boss of Befallen. We were down there we killed the placeholder. I had to feign death and it failed, and I didn't know what to do. Like I didn't know what to do when I feigned death and it failed. So I was just laying there on the ground getting pounded. And but I didn't die. I had like a bubble of health. And the thing was hitting me, but like I don't know why it didn't kill me. And the other necro was still up. And he was hitting it, like he and his pet were hitting it from behind. It was the last one. It was like a pool, like a 4 pool. It was like a necro and its pet, a ghoul, and like a greater skeleton or something. It was like 4 altogether. And I killed like 3 of them, and he was like fighting one of them. And then, or I killed 2, and like I almost killed the last one. And the last one was the one that was beating on me as my body lay there, fake dead. And then he somehow killed it while I was laying on the ground, like with 1 bubble of health, which got down to like at least a half a bubble by the time. I don't know, it's exciting, and I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to put that out. And then disappointment. That's happened a lot, though. Like, if you're gonna do a YouTube channel, you gotta expect that every once in a while you're gonna get bit. You're gonna be recording something, and it's just not gonna work. You're gonna do all that work for nothing. It's gonna happen at least once every 6 months, where you're recording for an hour, and then, like, you get nothing from it. It just, something happens. You either really weren't recording, or it gets corrupted, or fails, or your mic wasn't on. Like, something's gonna happen, like at least once a year. And it's just a terrible feeling when it does happen, because you feel like you did all that for nothing. Luckily, I was getting experience and having fun, so it wasn't all for nothing. But I wanted to show you guys. Like, dang it. That'd have been awesome. That'd probably been the best EverQuest video so far. Hey, what up, Brian Kissinger? How are you? Hopefully you got the Mythic. Hopefully you got the Mythic. Hopefully you are doing Bounty. Bounty's the best single-player event in the game besides Vault. Maybe I should do that video. I'll do the top 5 single-player events in Gems of War. I don't know, this always turns into a brainstorming session. And then I write them down in a notebook, right? And then I lose the page, and then I write them down again in the notebook, and then I lose the page, and then I write them down again. Eventually one of them sinks in and I actually do it, though. And eventually I'll find the page, too. Like, it's not lost forever, but it's not like I write down 10 ideas and then I immediately act on them, so. But it just helps to, like, go over ideas over and over and over, because eventually one will sink in and I'll do it. Even if it's kind of annoying to the people giving me all the ideas, like, I told him to do this and it's a perfect idea, but he doesn't do it. Well, I don't know, I'm a weird person. It has to sink in and be like something that I really, really want to do. I don't know. I have to think about it for way too long before I do it. Man, if I do this, they're going to get this yellow extra turn. I know that they don't have... Who cares, though, because look at them. Who cares, though, because look at them. We got any red? That'd be cool. No? Brown. No. Alright, whatever. Blue. Green. Let's cast the Scourge. Got the Mythic on just 4 tries. Best luck for me yet. That's good, man. That could be the tipping scale to where now you're getting all the Mythics from now on. You never know. As long as you save up your keys. But that's another, like, tipping point in the game where it's earlier. But there's a tipping point as well where you don't use your gem keys anymore. That's... I think I talked about this a couple weeks ago, though. But, maybe like a month ago. Where you quit using your gem keys just for... As soon as you get them, you stop doing that. So I remember a long time ago when I didn't have every single epic and I didn't have every single legendary. And there was some epics that I really, really wanted that I didn't have. I would use my gem keys as soon as I got them. Like, I would never save them. And that was as... You know, I could have been level 750 when I was doing that. So it wasn't like level 100 or that long ago, really. You know what I mean? But there's also a teeter-totter switch, on and off switch there too, where you stop using every single gem key that you get, and you start saving them up. And once you start saving them up, it also then takes a while to get enough to where you're getting every single new mythic. So you just gotta be patient, and one day you'll start getting them all. Like it happened to me overnight, I feel like, maybe 9 months ago. It's crazy that it's starting. It's like, I remember when I was saying it, and it was 3 months ago, and it was 6 months ago. It just gets, time goes by, and now it's 9 months ago, and soon it's going to be a year ago when I started getting all the new mythics. Like, it happens that quick. That's good, though. 4 tries, that's really good. Yeah, it's the weekend. Get up early, though, right? The live stream means it's the weekend, but get your butt out of bed early, because it's the only time I can do it. Sorry. Okay, so we got all of our adventure board done. Always something you should do, even if it stinks. Like, these souls aren't that good, this gold isn't that good. Glory's like, okay. You know, I wish it was the worst one, but it's the best one. But always do it, just as a habit. Because you never know when a legendary troop's gonna pop up on here, like the Nutcracker, right? On Christmas Day. If you got it ingrained in your body to do your adventure board every single day, even on Christmas, then you don't miss a legendary troop on Christmas. Or was the Halloween troop in the adventure board? I can't remember, but sometimes there's troops in here. Sometimes there's Imperial Deeds. Sometimes there's VIP keys, like every once in a while, like once a year, you'll get VIP keys in here. Imperial Deeds are like so rare, like if you see those, you want to get those too. So if you do it every single day, I'm not saying that it's good every single day and worth doing every single day, but it just makes it a habit. So you don't miss the Nutcracker, you don't miss the Imperial Deeds, you don't miss the VIP keys when they come around. You're just ready to do it every day, even on Christmas. So that's how much of a habit you need to make it, to where you're not even thinking about doing it or not. You're just doing it, even on Christmas. What up, Austin? How are you? You do it for the 18 class experience, yeah? It's 12:44 p.m. here in the UK. That's good. That's the best part about this. Man, I haven't done any bounty yet. Holy crap. The best part about these live streams is that a lot of my viewers are from other countries. And maybe you guys don't get to watch any other Gems of War streamers, because they do their stream at 8 or 12 or whatever, which is like 4 hours from now or 12 hours from now. I get it. And I'm glad to be the guy that can be live at this time. Let's kill this Val Raven, get this out of here. We probably need to put a little pep in our step, because we're barely got anything done so far. What's this new bounty troop do, though? Flame Maiden. The worst part about it is it uses the same mana as Tigraki. It was my very first thought, even before I looked at a spell or anything. Remove all blue gems. Deal 53 damage to an enemy boosted by blue gems removed. Burn enemies when doing skull damage. It's also removing blue, which isn't the best for Chris Turtle. But not a big deal. What up, Raj the White Tiger? How are you? I haven't seen you in a couple weeks. Maybe, I don't think it's been as long as, who was the other person? King G City. I don't think it's been as long as him, but I haven't seen you in a couple weeks either, man. Appreciate it. Mega Seeker's here. What up, dude? So many US streamers seem to forget about us folks in other parts of the world and different time zones. A lot of my good members are from other countries. Like, honestly. Like Kimmy and John. Like, just to name a couple. Like, 2 of my best members are from other countries. A lot of them are. Like, half of them, I think. Not even from the same country as me. Give me the most support. And they're not even from the same country as me. I think it's probably because of the time I do the live stream, maybe. I don't know. What do we need? We're going to get Chris Turtle next turn. All the enemies are super weak anyway, so who cares? So let's just take something. Hurry up. Okay, red. Tigraki. We got this extra turn, which we probably don't even need. Let's just start killing stuff. Doesn't really matter. Just kill stuff. Come on. Who cares? Come on. There you go. There you go. These early ones, sometimes I gotta, like, think less and just do. Think less and just do. Brown gems destroyed. Let's do this. Got Tigraki, there you go. Sometimes with the early ones, you just want to get the early battles out of the way. You don't overthink them or take too long. Just get them out of the way. Take skulls. Just grab red and brown. Use Chris Turtle if you got it, which we do. Do we have it anywhere, though? I don't see it right away. So I'm going to take some red, I think. Do Tigraki. Now we have it, but we got skulls, too. Let's take that. Kill somebody. We got this right here. But if we get rid of the blue, then our Flame Maiden will do less damage. But who cares, right? It's an early battle. Early battle. Who cares? Let's go. We got skulls. Yep. Bang. And then Tigraki, right? Let's get these ones out of the way. We're not trying to think too hard about these early battles. And Raj says, good afternoon, right? For me, 7:49 a.m. What up, Andre? Enjoying your guides, learn a lot from them, keep up the good work. Well, thank you for saying they're good, man. Appreciate it. Only a month for Mega Seeker? You're probably killing it too, man. I know a lot of people, I've been hearing from recently have only been playing the game for like a few months and they kill it. They're like savants or something. It took me forever to get really good at this game. But a lot of the people that I've been hearing from recently, the last like 6 months, they'll say, I just started playing the game 2 months ago and I'm level 1000. I'm like, holy crap. How the heck did you get so good so quick? It took me forever. I had to watch YouTube for like a year before I got any good. And play the game for a year straight. Use only true damage troops. Yeah, I use the same team every time. I don't know. I just don't like mixing it up with the bounty. I could use all true damage troops. Like Tigraki, you're gonna use him, right? Flame Maiden, you have to use Flame Maiden, right? I could put like another true damage troop down here, I guess. I just like having the mana generation when I get higher up for Tigraki, because like I'd rather generate mana for Tigraki than clean up with another true damage troop. I don't know. You're probably right though. I just I don't like to think about my bounty team too hard. Come on. But here we go. We're gonna start having problems as soon as I say that though. I managed to get 20 out of 20 bounty fights cleared yesterday, and I don't even have a mythic troop. Nice. Yeah, the Skeleton Key team, too bad they nerfed it, right? You might want to think about switching to Blunder and Peril now. I haven't really tested it out. I haven't used Skeleton Key since it got nerfed, but just FYI, they nerfed it. So man, I just took a bunch of mana that I didn't need. Let's do what? Let's just go. Come on. Let's just get up Tigraki. Sometimes taking skulls isn't the way to go, though. This guy has 50% reduction. Whenever I see skulls early on, I want to take them, though. Let's kill this guy. Let's see what she can do here on this guy. Bang. Now the skull reduction troop is gone. Red extra turn. Kill that thing. There we go. You finished all 20 stages? Nice. Soldier of Wrath, Tigraki Warrior, Rift Lynx, Flame Maiden. Yeah, that looks good. All true damage, like you said. That's definitely a way to go. My team might be a little... Here's the thing. Here's the main reason I do this team. Your team might be faster and better for me. But my team is probably better for beginners and a more, like, wider range of people. Because Chris Turtle has a barrier and a lot of mana generation and damage reduction. Like, I'm thinking of beginners when I do this team. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want them to have a big tank up front that can do barriers to others and a bunch of brown. There's 2 troops on our team that use brown. There's 3 troops on our team that use brown. You know what I mean? It's like a it's for so everybody. If there's a person that's just starting to get to all rewards, I don't know if they want to use all true damage troops. They might run into some trouble. I don't know. It's more of a beginner team, and I just like to show that it still works for me. And anybody can use this team. I could use a faster team, yeah. But, you know. I just like to hit as many people as possible with my teams. And I think this will work for everybody. And we'll see. I'll change. Maybe I'll change later, too. I used to do all true damage. I just like the Chris Turtle. It's the only chance I get to use them, too. It might be like I just like this troop. Oh, let's see. Oh, let's try red into brown. Nope. Didn't happen. And look at that. The Val Raven's already up. So now what? Let's try to kill it. Later. We got a blue, but we don't even need it. Let's do it anyway. Let's do that. Where though? Brown to red. We could do yellow. Yeah, let's do yellow. Let's try to kill this guy. Now we got the excavator. We got Flame Maiden too. 53. How much extra damage? Remove all blue gems. Blue gems removed. 3 to 1. So every 3 you get 1 damage. Ugh. So we're just getting +2. So what? That's 55? I won't even kill anything. So let's do excavator. I don't know. Let's see. 55. Okay, hey, it fell into some skulls. That's good. Hold on a sec. I think I'm a little bit behind. The nerf kind of sucks, but I just have to spam the egg a little more is all. But I have been using the Archer class for the Leaf Storm start of battle. Hey, that's good. That's the one good thing about the gold farming team is you can use any class. I think the best for it is Thief, but obviously pretty quickly you get your Thief to 100, and then you want to use something else to level it up. Yeah, hitting some of those little milestones like that are so satisfying, says Brian. They really messed up the world event this time with skulls. Yeah, I know, it's so messed up. Hey, what up, Kimmy? Happy New Year. I can't tell you how much help Cinny has been the week I got the egg key team. I hammered PvP like a boss and got into the top 20 ranked. Wow. Under level 1000 in the top 20. What console are you, or what platform are you on, Mega Seeker? They somehow found a way to make the world event even worse, right? You prefer Ridgeback for mana? You don't want to use the Maiden unless you need it. True damage? Yeah, for real. Hello everyone, Happy New Year. Nah, it ain't rude, bro. Hey, John, what up, John? John's here. Wow. Super sticker. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Was just talking about you the other day. Was talking a bunch of crap about you. No, I'm just kidding. It was all nice. Just ask Faceless One. Bounty got the best rewards, but I get sick of playing Bounty. Yeah. It's kind of like Arena. Like, I'm so hyped for Arena when it starts. And then by, like, Sunday, I'm so sick of it. I'm getting annoyed. I used to think I like Arena, but they're starting to make me hate Arena. Like, they can make me hate something so quickly. Oh, I can kill this. Like, I'll start the Arena of Valor so hype. I'll be like, let's use the worst team we can and see if we can win. And by Sunday, I'm like, I am so over this. I just want to get this last set of writs and I'm out of here. And sometimes that's how Bounty is too. Like, honestly, by the time I'm on 20 and I'm like doing 20 over and over and over. Yeah, maybe we will try Raj's team when we get to 20. Once we get to 20, we'll do Raj's team. Maybe it'll go a little faster. It definitely will. Because this is the super safe team for beginners. Once again, if somebody just got here. Super safe team for beginners that you can always use. No matter what the bounty captain is, you can always use this team. Because it doesn't need the bounty captain. Let's see. Double brown. Sure. And then... Aw, man, come on. Oh, I probably don't have the right metals on, huh? Oh, it's boosted by their armor. I wonder what metals I even do have on. I don't even know. This thing could probably kill this. What? And that stupid skull mitigation in first slot. Alright now, come on. There you go. There you go. Let's go, come on. Bunch of brown over here. That's cool. Still ain't dead. Flame Maiden will kill. With the cleanup. It's like, once you get all true damage, though, I don't know. I guess you got potions, right? I was thinking, how are you gonna mana generate? Because eventually, you're not one-shotting with any true damage troop, and you're gonna have to clean up. So you're gonna be shooting stuff with Tigraki, hitting it with like rift links to kill it, then getting Tigraki up again, shooting off Tigraki, cleaning it up with something else, getting it up again, shooting it off, cleaning it up with something else, getting it up again. What do we got? How much armor? 56. Ooh. Let's hit this first guy with the Flame Maiden. We'll make the Flame Maiden kill the first guy. That'll be her job. Tigraki will kill everyone else. Chris Turtle and Flame Maiden will take out the first guy. And Tigraki can kill everyone else. Alright, Flame Maiden, do your thing. Make everything worse. Good job. Brown. We need a conversion. Here we go. Green. Now Tigraki. Ooh, okay, okay, okay. Flame Maiden, come on. There we go. By the 30th level 20 bounty, I'm over it. Yeah, me too. I kind of like how this new bounty troop works with the rest of this team. I use the same troops as yours. Yeah, a lot of brown. Chris Turtle's doing a lot of brown, and then we got a lot of brown. And then Excavator can... If Chris Turtle's down, then Excavator can make a lot of red. I just think it's a safe team. I'm not saying it's the fastest team. It's like a safe team. Oh, let's see. Brown. Sure. Let's get that Tigraki. Kill that Val Raven, so we don't have to worry about it. Maybe we can get Excavator up. There we go. Now, what do we got? 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, counting the browns. Here we go. Should we do skulls? Nah. If we don't have a conversion, we got a red extra turn. I don't see any conversion. Let's just start pounding on this guy. Even though he has the skull mitigation, it's better than nothing. Do we have a brown convert? There we do. Start. We'll let Chris Turtle and Flame Maiden kill the first guy. So whatever that takes. There we go. And then Tigraki will kill the other 3. Mostly. There we go. So at least she's doing something. Sometimes these bounty troops are so bad that they can't even do anything. Like, at least she's doing a little bit. Even though it's not the best, it's not true damage. It's the same colors as Tigraki. But at least it's doing something. Sometimes these bounty troops do nothing. And they're just on the end of your team doing nothing. Do we have any conversions? We got yellow. I'll just take this because then we'll convert yellow. And then let's cast Tigraki. Whoever has the most armor, which is this guy, killed it. Let's start working on that first guy. And then we need a nice row of brown. We got 3 there, 2 there, 2 there, 3 there. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's do this one with the 2 skulls. We could have killed the first guy, though. Let's do that now. There we go. And now... maybe I didn't even... whatever. 58. Dang, 91? What happened there? Hit a lot of health. Let's see. We got red and purple. Always like the extra mana. Killed that. This is not going to kill, but at least we got it down to skull. Could kill it with skulls if we need to. I think. No skulls, though. Cool. Tigraki. There we go. Tigraki is boosted by enemies' armor. What is with the damage Tigraki Warrior does? Sometimes it don't seem to do much. It's because, like, if you're, like, banging against the first troop with skulls, you're, like, knocking its armor off. So then if you try to cast Tigraki on it, it's not getting boosted at all because it's boosted by the enemy's armor. So if you're sitting there and you're hitting the enemy and knocking all of its armor away, then the boost that you get is way lower. So if you're going to be shooting something with Tigraki, you don't want to knock its armor off. You want to hit it with Tigraki first. So there's like an order of operations, you know what I mean? Like if I use these skulls right now, I'm not going to hit this first troop with Tigraki anymore. I'm going to work on it with the other troops. Like I'm going to work on... So I usually designate this first guy for skulls and Flame Maiden. They're going to kill this guy. Tigraki's going to kill everything else. And he's going to start with whoever has the most armor. Or if it's like a Vow Raven, of course. But right now we have these skulls. We don't want to waste them, even though they're probably not going to do a ton of damage. It's just like you might as well. And then you work on... you'll work on it with skulls, with Flame Maiden, while Tigraki does the rest. So these guys have something to do at least, you know? Bang, they just killed that first guy. That's how I go about it anyway. Now they're working on that guy, and Tigraki's going to shoot Chris Turtle down there. I just like to give everyone a job. But you don't want to mix them up. You don't want to be shooting Tigraki at the first guy while your Chris Turtle's hitting it with skulls. Just doesn't do as much damage because it goes off of their armor. Tigraki is boosted by the enemy's armor, says Kimmy. I know it's boosted by their armor, but on my team it just seems sketchy sometimes. Pick the one with the most armor. Yep. Bounty battle sucks. Yep. I got up to 120 points and have kept there. Currently on stage 17. It's the highest I've got so far. Hey, if that's as high as you can go, just stop there and keep doing that one over and over and over. That's another good tip, Mega Seeker. You don't have to go to 20 and do 20 every single time. You could stop at like 16 and just do 16 over and over, and you'll get there. Like you'll get enough points, I think. I remember stopping at like 12 or 13. I remember doing that. Working on the first guy with skulls. Take that. We got Tigraki. We're going to go after the Vow Raven. It's the most high-valued target here. We don't want to lose those extra turns that it's carrying in that little sack. So we'll kill that first. We got our Flame Maiden up, so we could shoot that first guy. We don't want to shoot anything else, because then their armor will go down, and Tagraki won't hit them as hard. But we'll shoot the first guy. He's already been hit. He's already been hit anyway. Now, try to convert. Look at the colors to the left there. There's a lot of yellow, a lot of purple, a lot of red. We use red, so we don't really want to convert that away. But if we can find a yellow or a purple, then we'll use yellow or purple. If we can find it. Like, think about, what if I turned yellow into brown? Would it make an extra turn? What was the other color? Purple. And if you don't have those, then it's just whatever. Okay, I can do blue. If I convert blue to brown, now I have an extra turn. So that's one thing you gotta learn with this game, is like conversion troops. Make sure you get extra turns when you convert. So you gotta kind of think ahead or whatever. Should I start banging on this troop? Might as well, even though it's stone skin. Tagraki's gonna take 2 shots on that anyway. Extra turn. Let's go ahead and finish this thing off. Flame Maiden. Chris Turtle. Let's do that, because I don't know if Tagraki was going to be able to do it in one shot. So there we go. Where are we at anyway? What are we on? 18. Not too bad. Let's keep it going. And also remember to use a class that you don't have the class weapon for. Every single class has a class weapon, right? You got to get 250 victories to get the class weapon. All you have to do is equip the class, win 250 victories, and you get the class weapon. So I have a video on the top 5 free class weapons. You know, like Skeleton Key, stuff like that. Make sure you equip a class while you're doing this bounty event, even though you're not using your hero. It still counts. I'm pretty sure it still counts towards your 250 victories. So unless you have every single class weapon like me, which I just got, by the way. It hasn't been that long since I didn't have them all. So I think it's relevant advice to equip a class that you don't have the... Like, just remember to do that. It's a little extra. Gives you a little bit extra for doing this. You might only do 60 to 100 battles, but you can get halfway to one of those weapons. 125 battles, let's say. You can get halfway to one of those weapons, or all the way if you're already at halfway. You know what I mean? But come on, Tagraki. What's your problem? Yellow extra turn. 3 brown, 2 brown, 1 brown, 2 brown, 2 brown, 2 brown. Let's do 3 brown. Bunch of red, a whole lot of red, if you will. Kill it, hit that. And it does start taking some time. But it's all good. As long as everybody can complete it, it's fine with me. There we go. Oh, let's see. Am I behind here? I got up to 120 points and have kept there currently on stage 17. It's the highest I've got so far. Yeah, like I was saying, John, or Mega Seeker, or whoever, you don't have to do the highest level battle. You could just stop at like 12 and keep repeating 12 over and over. The way I used to do it was whenever I started losing troops, I wouldn't wait until I died and lost a battle and lost sigils and didn't get, you know, I would, once I start losing troops and I'm having trouble, I would stop, and I might even go back a battle or two, and I would repeat that over and over and over. I wouldn't force it. I'm not going to force myself to go to 20 if I'm dying on 13 or I'm dying on 16. If I'm losing troops on 16 and 17, and then I'm losing like almost, I'm barely winning on 18, Like, I'm going to go back to 16 and, like, somewhere where I know I can win every single time. I don't want to waste any sigils. So once I start dying, if I lose that first troop ever, I'm starting to think about not going further. Because I don't want to waste any sigils. I want to make sure I'm at a spot where I can win and get points every single time. I don't want to waste it trying to go too high. But yeah, I used to do that. I used to repeat like 13. As long as you're using all bounty troops, you'll be fine. I think you might need to, I don't know. Like, I never even use all my sigils, I don't think, on this. So, I think you'll be fine even if you don't go to 20. You can still get at least most of the rewards. I don't know. I can't remember, like, if I always got all rewards when I did that or not. Alright, we got Excavator. We got 2, 1, 2, 2. We got 3 right here. That should be a whole lot of red. We got this. We got everybody up now, so the priority... I'm just going to take skulls because they're here. Probably. Sometimes that's not the best way to go, but the way I'm doing it, we're giving a couple troops a job on the team. And their job is to kill that first troop, while Tigraki does the rest. It might, I don't know. Alright, so now our priority, probably Flame Maiden on that. Tigraki's up again, which is wonderful. So, I guess kill that. And we have a lot of yellow. Let's do this. Okay. Little extra turn for some gold. If nothing else, extra turns give you gold. You know? Always take extra turn. There's almost never a time to not take extra turns. There is. If you're trying to loop, sometimes it's better to cast the spell that loops instead of taking the extra turn, but most of the time, extra turns you always want to take them no matter what, even if you don't need the mana. The only time, though, is when you're trying to loop. Like with Gob Truffle, you don't want to take green off the board. You want to have more on there so you can have a chance at looping. Even though that's not a good example because Gob Truffle has a extra turn built in. But like Queen Beatrix, I guess. You don't want to be taking... Or Forest Troll. That's not an automatic extra turn. You don't want to take its green away when you're trying to get an extra turn when you cast it. You want to just cast it. Sometimes you don't take the extra turn, but it's very, very rarely. It's like... only when you're trying to loop, you don't. And it's specific troops. Alright, we need Tigraki. There we go. Bang. As the bounty fights got harder, I went with the Shield of Her Sky on top instead of the War Elephant. That's a good idea. I mean, that's another way to go. You can either stop and repeat, or you can take out one of the bounty troops and put in your hero, or Yao Gui is a really good option. I forgot to even say that. But yeah, nowadays most people just use 4 bounty troops because you got potions. So, used to be you would take out a bounty troop and put in like a Yao Gui or your hero. But that was before potions were introduced. Now that we have potions, it's like way easier. So most people just use 4 bounty troops with the bounty captain. But that is another way to do it. You don't... If you want to go to 20, but you can't do it with 4 bounty troops, you can put your hero in. Maybe get a Rock Solid and a Titan at the top there and make everything a little bit better. Like if you're only doing like 13 over and over, or 12, maybe put in your hero and go to 20. It might be worth a little bit more points than repeating that 12 over and over. Okay. Tigraki. Just whatever has the most armor. Don't think about it too hard. Come on. Alright. We got green here. We got skulls. I just hate passing up an opportunity to do damage, so take the skulls. Even though it's not a lot, and it might be a waste of time. 89. But now we can do Flame Maiden. Keep working on that first guy. Excavator, look at this. 4 brown. It's a whole lot of red. Red extra turn we didn't really need, but whatever. Tigraki, kill this guy. Flame Maiden, kill that guy. And what do we got here? Let's just do green. And come on, excavator, what do we got? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There's a red extra turn though. Skulls. That might be one where I'm not gonna do the skulls, because I think this is faster. There we go. Sometimes you don't do the skulls, whatever. Okay, we're doing 20 over and over and over now. We're getting 6,000 points each time, so make sure that's how many you're getting, or else you're not using the right troops, unless you're strategically not using the right... You're using your hero or Yaogui. Then, of course, you're not gonna get 6,000 points. I don't know how many you get, but, because the bounty captain gives, like, really, like, a bunch of points. Do that. Probably shouldn't have, though. Let's do this. Hopefully he doesn't run away. That would be annoying. So I should have just hit him with Tigraki, but I'm being dangerous. Flame Maiden. Green extra turn. Yellow extra turn. Skulls and then Flame Maiden, maybe. Dang, it sounds like I'm not going to be live streaming for too long today. That's not good. Yellow. Skulls, sure. Brown. More skulls. Should I be getting up Tigraki again? Like, instead of taking skulls? I don't know. Probably. Brown. Do we have any conversions, please? I don't see any. Nothing? Alright, so excavator it is. 2, 1, 2. 2 with no red. It's better than 2 with red. So now we got Tigraki. Kill this guy. Any conversions going on? No, again? Really? Just take red. Any conversions? Come on, where are you at? No. Chris Turtle is failing us in this battle. Let's see. I don't know, purple, whatever. Still nothing. Brown, red. Wow. No mana either. This battle is just dragging out. This battle is just dragging along. Alright, here we go. I think it's over. There we go, finally, wow. I generally get rid of the enemy troops that switch your troop around, or one that's not. Yeah, there's more dangerous troops for sure. If something's annoying you or killing you, make sure to take it out first. You'll definitely know as you do the same battle over and over and over. I think isn't it the same enemies too? So eventually you'll figure it out, like who is the most annoying, and you'll start taking them out first. Like Nyx is pretty annoying. She drains mana. And damage to all. Like, none of those are too bad. Like, I would go from the bottom up if I was gonna tell you how to do it here. Like, Nyx is annoying. This guy's doing damage. Might be the bottom up for 20. Tigraki. But for me, I'm just doing, like, by armor. Whoever has the most armor. Because I can one-shot sometimes. Should we take this red and hope for a sky brown? Ooh, we got it. Nice. Make sure to do that whenever you can. Sometimes it works out. Okay, so we'll start working on this guy. I don't really want to change red, so I'm going to change purple instead. If I changed red, then it just takes away a bunch of mana opportunities for our damage dealers. We don't want to be doing that. So you really don't want to convert red away. Because both our damage dealers use red. Try to do any other color instead, if you can. Go is almost dead. Now it is dead. And Tigraki. Okay, we got Excavator. 3 brown, 2 red, 2 brown, 4 brown, 2 red. That's probably it. 4 brown, 2 red. And we still didn't get an extra turn, but whatever. Bang. When I use Tigraki to hit second or third, though, and they got full armor still, sometimes it does a bit of damage, another time he one-shots them. Huh. Yeah, sometimes people have a spell yep, like Kimmy said. Yeah, if it's the same troop every time, look at their traits. Maybe they have, like, spell damage mitigation. Jamie James says it does count. I'm pretty behind in the chat, so sorry. Yeah, hit that like button, please. I just got my class weapon on the last Vault weekend. Nice. Did you get all of your class weapons, Faceless One? I know that was like a weight off my chest. Yeah, it does suck. Think I got all class... Well, yep, class weapons. That's a good thing to do while you're doing the Vault. Just get all your class weapons. And then, after that, you just start doing the good classes. Somebody mentioned that they want me to do an update to the top 5 classes. And I do want to do that. I just, I don't know. Whenever I think about it, it's the difficult. It's a hard one. Like, I don't know. What are the top 5 classes? You guys put that in the comment. Put that over there in the chat. What's the top 5 classes? I can't... I don't know. Like, I know Titan. And it's not because I don't know. It's because I'm conflicted. Like, with storms and... I don't know. If you factor in class weapons and storms and... like, how often you use them... or is it... I don't know. It's kind of like with the Mythic thing. The top 10 Mythics. You can put the best 10 Mythics, right? Or you can put the top 10 that are the best plus the most useful. Like, is Ferris Ra really one of the best top 10 Mythics? If you're going for PvP or Difficulty 12 Explore or anything besides soul farming, then no. Ferris Ra is not a top 10 Mythic. You know what I mean? So, top 10 classes, it's the same way. Do you really need a Titan and a Sentinel? I don't know. But, if you're doing top 5 classes, do they both still make the top 5? Even though they're pretty similar. I have trouble with it. Especially with the... classes are a little bit harder because, I don't know why. It just seems a little bit more conflicted. Even with my top 10 Mythics, I still didn't feel all the way satisfied with my list. I felt like it changes every changes so much that you could put out a top 10 mythics, and 2 months from then, one of them shouldn't even be on there, and then like your number one, you know, I don't know. When you make those lists, they're only good for that snapshot in time, and they're only good, and they're usually, even then, it's from like a month ago. It's like a snapshot in time from like a month ago, because it's always changing. So even when you put out like a top 10 mythics, you could have it wrong already just because it's always changing. Like my top 10 mythics could be from November 1st, like, and this is just where my brain is at with the mythics. I know I don't have to be perfect about it, but it's like the top 5 classes. Like, put them in the comments or in the chat, because you could say Frost Mage is really important because you need a freeze for Guild Wars. You could say Monk is really important. I don't know. There's a bunch that some people think are important and other people don't. Or there's classes that do super similar things, but they're maybe both should be in the top 5. You know what I mean? I don't know how. I just have. I don't know. I want to do it. I really do. I just want to do it right. I did not know until this morning we could do them battles over and over. Yeah, you can do the same battle over and over if you want. I lost a sigil when I forgot to change the medals from World Event for Bounty. Oh no, that stinks. Yeah, that's the worst part about the World Event. One of the worst parts is the stupid medals that you can't use anywhere else and you accidentally leave them on. Don't feel bad, I've been playing about 1.5 years and I just realized last month about the disenchant on troops. I mean, I don't know. I disenchant now, but back in the day you weren't supposed to. But now I don't think there's any reason not to disenchant. But yeah, you can disenchant like all your extra troops for souls. It used to be that you would not do that because they didn't take into account that you wanted like 3 extras. And if you did that, I think a long time ago, if you disenchanted all troops, it like did everything, and it didn't take into account if you had it fully ascended or you wanted extra 3 copies. But now it does, so there's like no reason not to. But back in the day, you weren't supposed to disenchant all. It was like the thing you're not supposed to do. There's a lot of back in the days. Back in the day when we didn't have classes or whatever. I don't know, is that a thing? I forget. I think I'm making up history. Let's get rid of this Vow Raven for sure. Even though I don't think I'm gonna need all the turns. You could use the Flame Maiden. I'm not even using it to its full ability. Like, you could remove all blue into an extra turn sometimes. I'm never looking for that though. I probably should be a little bit more. Sometimes when troops remove all of a color, I'm just thinking about the boost for the damage and not the how you could control the board, like the possibilities of controlling the board through that. Like removing the blue into an extra turn. I need to think about that more. Let's do Tigraki. I don't know. I'm not going to do Flame Maiden over Tigraki. Kill it. Oh, yeah. We got Tigraki. Yeah, I'd rather do that. Kill it instead of hitting it with skulls, and then it just is still there. Green. Dang, see the incidental skulls? That might have one-shot without those incidental skulls taking away its armor. It's okay, though. We'll get there eventually. Bang. Do you ever multiply sigils, or you only play with one? I always play with one. That's a good point, though. I could do that towards the end. When I know I have enough sigils. That's a good point, too. Man, I haven't thought about that in a while. I don't know why. I guess usually because I'm always running out of sigils. But in events where you have extra sigils, you could multiply them. Like, Andrej said, it's hard to say your name. Yeah, you could definitely do that, like right here. Could go up to +4, mythical battle, all allies gain 200% to all skills. But that's only something I do when I have way more sigils than I need. If it's the only way you can win, then more power to you. But for me, I only do that when I know that I have way too many sigils and I'm about to get all the rewards and I only need to do like 4 more battles and then I'll use up all my sigils to get all my rewards. Yeah, I'll do that occasionally. I've been forgetting to do it recently though. I'm glad you said that. I'm still using the skeleton with my gold team. You haven't noticed much of a difference? It was a difference of like going from 3 to 1 to 2 to 1 or something like that. It's a pretty big difference, but if you're not noticing, if you're like gold farming and you're not doing it on like difficulty 12, you probably don't notice it too much. Not everyone gold farms on difficulty 12 Explorer. Like, that's just for if you want the maximum amount of gold, and if you can do that anyway, like, you probably don't even need to farm that much gold in the first place. If you're able to clear difficulty 12 Explorer quickly in a farming manner, you probably don't need a ton of gold anyway. So most people that are farming gold are lower level, under level 1000. I haven't had to farm gold in a long time. I remember being stressed about it though, like I don't have enough gold to be in this guild, I need to get a bunch of gold. I would have got blue next turn, so that's why I did brown. I mean, I would have got Chris Turtle. So let's turn yellow. Let us... We got Skulls, but we got Tigraki. Let's do that. Maybe Flame Maiden can kill. But we don't want to do that instead of Tigraki. That's taboo. Let's do Tigraki. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. We gotta say the dang it, Bobby. Yeah, I wish I had done more live streams during the break too. I don't know why. It was more like a recovery period than an extra work period. I went into it thinking I'm gonna do all this extra stuff, and it was more like I'm gonna take a break. Most of the time I'm not like that though. Most of the time I'm work. But it was like, man, it's the end of the year. I just want to get to the next year, especially this year. Especially this year, you're like, let's just get this thing over with. I'm ready to... I'll work hard. We'll get on it in 2021. I'm sick of this crap. But I had all intentions to do extra live streams during the break. But it didn't happen. Like, it officially did not happen as of now. It could have... Like, yesterday was the last day it could have happened. And it didn't happen, so... We should just probably get Tigraki up, huh? Come on. Oop, extra turn, though. Oh, my. What do you do here? Take the extra turn with Skulls or do the Tigraki? I think you do the Skulls since you have Flame Maiden up as well. Might as well, I guess. I don't know, though. Was that the right choice? Ugh. It's a lot of blue, though. Ah, come on. Anyway. Either way. What medals do you use? On which one? On your Cedric team or on, like, the bounty? I think I'm just using magic medals on this. Doesn't matter too much. Tigraki boosts off of enemy armor. I guess Flame Maiden would... I think I'm using magic medals. Yeah. You wouldn't get too much out of an Anu because it's only 20%, and most of the bounty troops are low rarity, so they don't use a lot of mana. So the most you're going to get out of an Anu is like 1 or 2 mana, so it's not a lot. Let's do a couple more bounties, and then maybe we'll switch to the Mythic, in case I can't go forever today. We've already been an hour and 20. Maybe finish off this reward, and then we'll switch to the bounty. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Dang it. 4 Celestials, 3 Orbs of Chaos, 100,000 gold. That's nice. That's nice. 90 gems, 1 vault key. See, that's a lot of rewards, and I'm not even... I still got like 3 to go. Ooh, 2 blues. Check this out now. I bet you I can make a major... I bet you I can make a power orb on live. Yeah, I have them all now. Nice. Metals, what are metals, right? Ferrous Fra is the top 1 soul farming mythic, that's for sure. The best, I think, is situational. Depends on what you're fighting and to get the job done. Yeah. That's a lot with this game. It depends what level you are, what you're doing. All that. There are 3 medal slots on the main screen. You get medals from Explore. Alright, Brian, we'll see you, man. Thank you for joining us, dude. I'm sorry I'm way behind in the chat and you're probably already way gone. Just finished bounty, got a major and minor blue orb from the rewards. I just got 2 minors, bro. Me too. Hey, what up, Ben Templar? How are you? Happy New Year, Ben. Yeah, I got 2 blues. Watch this. Oh, where is it? Right here? Orb of Power. Ready? Major Orb of Ascension. Craft. Major Orb of Ascension. Orb of Power. Craft that bad boy. Check it out. Orb of Power. That's like the... That's a tippy-top resource right there. Orb of Power. That's got to be one of the hardest things to get. And what else? So now we're going after Enraged Kurandara. I got 6 out of 8. 2 more to go. I got to do that 2 more times. So that means I got to do this 3 more times, right? Just to get the next one. Or wait, I got to do this 4... Hold on. I gotta do this 3 more times just to get 1 of these. So I gotta do this 6 more times. I don't know why I'm getting confused here. I gotta get 6 more of these to get 2 more of these. To get 6 more of these, I need 4 minors. So I need 24 more minor blues, right? Is that right? Yeah, I need 4 of these for each 1 of those. And I need 6 of those. So 4 times 6 is 24. I need 24 more minor blues so I can get whatever. Like, I don't know if it's going to be Enraged Kurandara or not. That would be the first one I could get, that's for sure. But I think they're releasing more. It's not just going to be Enraged Kurandara. I think the next one's that Nefertani. I don't know, though. I really don't. I know this one's here, and it's the second one you can do after Zul'Goth. How cool would it be to get two Zul'Goths? But I don't know. If I can get it, I might get it. I might get Enraged Kurandara. When I get the 8th power orb, we'll decide. We'll see if there's another one even there yet. If there is, I might get that. I don't know. Whatever the best thing is at the time, I'm probably not going to save them for too long. I just want to get it. You know, I'm going to get this, or I'm going to get whatever else is there. I'm not going to be the guy that, like, saves it forever, waiting for the perfect thing, the perfect Zul'Goth to spend it on. Like, I'm going to be the guy that's like, oh my god, I need it. I'm going to get this one. I don't know. I'm gonna get them all eventually anyway. That's how I feel. So I need Enraged Kurandara either way. But if there's 2 available, obviously, and I have the resources only for 1, then I'm gonna pick the best one, of course. But I managed to get a power orb from a major orb reward. It was nice to have some good fortune shining on. Yeah, that's really good. That's like a 1% chance. That's really good. Yeah, I would love to pull a power orb. I haven't done that yet. That's one thing in this game I haven't done yet. Even though they just put it in, so it's not been that long. I haven't pulled a power orb out of a major yet. But here is my Scourge team. I'm going to try it. Let's do it with this real quick, and then we'll switch to... I was going to switch to EOE. See how that works, maybe. But if anybody has any teams for this troop, let me know. This was the one I came up with. It seems like this is the one that most people came up with. I didn't watch what's his name, so I don't know what he came up with. But I did check out Loot Wizard, and he pretty much came up with the same thing as me. Not that I won't watch what's his name. I do sometimes. So I'll probably check him, see what he came up with as well. Do we take Skull? What are we even playing here? I thought I was doing PvP. What is this? What are we even playing? Hey, at least I need Bard experience as well. Was that PvP? That was like the easiest PvP battle ever. They were selling a power orb for the generously low price of $49.99. Dang. Yeah, it's a $50 resource, that's for sure. That's about how long it takes to get it. I would never pay that much for anything on a screen. Like, I don't know how people pay for that kind of stuff. I get, like, supporting... If you're supporting them, that's one thing. But if you're just buying it because you want it and you're impatient, that's a whole nother thing. I get it if you're like supporting them and you're like, hey, I was gonna give you $50 either way. I might as well get a power orb out of it. But if you're just like impatient and you want power orbs and that's why you're buying it, that's like the wrong reason. Should we try 2 trophy? I think we're going to get trolled if we do. Let's do it anyway. Let's get trolled by this goblin team. Yeah, I don't know how y'all feel about that, but it makes my blood boil when people are asking for, like, what is it called on Fortnite? What do they try to buy on there? I forget, man. V-Bucks. Whenever people are asking me for money for V-Bucks, like, that just makes my blood boil. I'm like, oh man, you're just gonna buy like a little, I don't know, a dance in a game, or like a skin, or a dance. It's not even that important, and you're blowing money on it. It makes me mad. I hate that. Like, if it makes them happy, of course, but... And it's not like I outwardly show... It's just inside, I'm like, ugh. I hate wasting money on this kind of stuff. Oh, geez. Here we go. Here we go. Dang. Look at this goblin team just wrecking me. Dang. Look at that. So what do we got? Forest Troll, King Gobtruffle, Doomed Glaive, Miraji Queen. They just wrecked me. Oh, let's try 3 trophy now. Instead of going down, let's go up. You would instantly have buyer's remorse. But you also got a few keys, right? Right? It was a good deal. I mean, a power orb does take a very long time to get. But, If you can get it for free, just with your free time. That's why they call it free time, you know? Instead of paying for stuff, you can get it for free. I don't know why I did King Salinas. I just felt like it. Because we didn't have any cursed or diseased enemies yet. 3 trophy! Let's go! I don't think there's much advantage at doing 3 trophy over 1 trophy. You get a little bit more rank or whatever, but you're gonna lose every once in a while too. I always do 1 trophy, at least, especially these days. I used to do 3 trophy all the time back when I thought I wanted to do PvP and I wanted to win every battle. Back in those days. But these days, it's like I just want to get to tier 1 and get it over with. I'm not even like having fun doing PvP. So I just do 1 trophy and I'll get like 50 or whatever, 32. Sometimes it's 50, sometimes, you know, PvP points is what I'm speaking of. If you do a 3 trophy, you get like 60. But if you do a 1 trophy, you can get up to like 50. And the difference between it, as far as like compared to how many times you're actually going to lose, get looped to death, or how many times you're going to get stuck in a Orb Weaver battle with a giant spider, you know? If you compare, if you just do 1 trophy the entire time to tier 1, and somebody else does 3 trophy the entire time to tier 1, I bet you it's not that much difference. And the one guy's going to be frustrated dealing with giant spiders and bandits and looping teams. It's like, why do that to yourself when you can just cruise up to tier 1 by doing 1 trophy? And it takes pretty much the same amount of time because you're gonna lose occasionally. I guess if you never lose and you run away from those crazy long battles, you could probably get it done a little bit faster. But is it worth that stress of retreating and facing the super hard battles? Like, I don't think it's worth it. I'd rather just do the 1 trophy, do a couple extra battles, than you maybe. We'll see, because you might lose a few times. And then, you know, be done with it. Like, look at this team. This team's annoying. What the heck? Ah, you died. They killed my queen bee. Alright, come on. Just die. You're making giant spot. What are you doing over there? If this team beats me, I'm gonna be mad. Then if you lose on 1 trophy, but that's even worse if you lose on 1 trophy, I guess. Then you should really be mad because it's not supposed to be super hard or anything. Will you die already? Quit trying to beat me on 1 trophy. Trying to kill my new mythic. There we go. What am I using on bounty? Like the same old team. Like you could, I'll show you in a second, Jose. Hold on. I can't stand them gob squads and PvP. I dislike them so much I don't even want to build my own, but I might have to eventually, right? That's how I felt about Life and Death Orb Weaver. I hate it when I see those, but it's like, do you wanna be that guy? Here, I guess I'll go show my bounty team for Jose. It's usually the same old thing, Jose. I just plug in my bounty captain. But I usually use Chris Turtle, Tigraki, bounty captain, excavator. And it might not be the fastest team ever, but everybody can use it. It's safe. Let's do another battle. Nobody had any mythic teams, right? I just want to try EOE and that's it. That's like my only thought. Maybe a class with a 50% start instead of a Bard. Even though I'm getting class experience with Bard, so I kind of like that. Take blue, hope for red. Didn't happen. we will look for that conversion, but I really don't want to convert away red. But I might just do it anyway. Like, if you have nothing else, you might as well. I don't see anything else, so I guess I'm converting red away. Do I take these skulls? Luckily, I don't have to decide yet, but I guess I will. Even though I should be killing that thing. What am I doing? I should be just killing that thing. It's okay. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Come on. We're not gonna let it run. It's fine. It's got 6 mana, though. Don't run away, bird. Even though it doesn't matter too much, because I always have way too many sigils. Anyway, here we go. There, I got rid of the Val Raven. I didn't lose it like a noob. Let's kill this guy. Yeah, this is more like a safe team than a super fast. You could use all true damage, like Raj said, with like Soldier of Wrath, Rift Links, and Tigraki. Could definitely do that. I just like to use my safe team. I don't have to think about it too much. It does kind of take a little bit longer, maybe, and bounty does get annoying after a while, and you are kind of looking for a way to get it done quicker, but just don't try to do it all in one day. Maybe just spread it out. You know you need this many. You need to do this many battles. Spread them out. Divide it by 3. You don't have to do them all on Friday. Plus, you get more sigils each day. But as you can see, I haven't died, like lost any troops at all this whole time. I don't think so. I might have lost 1 troop once. I don't remember though. Pretty sure I haven't lost any troops at all this entire bounty. And we just got our 17th reward. We got 3 more to go. But yeah, I don't think I've lost any troops this entire bounty. And I've been doing 20 over and over and over. With full bounty team. But yeah, that's my team, Jose. What up, Garg? How are you? Yeah, it does take a while. Go ahead and use a bunch, if you want to, go get a bunch of true damage bounty troops. Type in NTY. Get all your bounty options up. And just grab true damage. If you think you can do it. If you're high level, you probably can. I'm going to go back to this, I guess, for a little bit. This is the new Mythic. I wanted to try... So this was my first thought. Bard, Mountain Crusher, Queen Beatrix, Scourge of Honor, King Salinas. So my second thought was Essence of Evil. I don't even know if I should put it... Oh, and Fiendfire, Faceless One mentioned. Because you curse and burn all enemies when you cast it. So that's a good idea. The Essence of Evil is like, okay, it's gonna... Doesn't it curse and disease? And that's like a guarantee, too. Because... But do I keep it the same order? And do I keep using Bard or not? Because now we have more green. I could do like a green storm. But what class has a green storm and a 50% start? Here we go. I bet you this does. Archer. Here we go. Okay, so Archer has a green storm and a 50% start. And we're using Essence of Evil, so this is a slightly different team. Let's use Archer. So we're using Archer, Essence of Evil, Queen Beatrix, Scourge of Honor, King Salinas. Now our banner probably needs to change to definitely double green, red. Not too big of a deal. We don't really... See, I always get caught up on the banner. Like, I take too long. Green, blue, red, brown, yellow. We're only missing purple. Double red, brown. Double brown, yellow. There's like nothing. Double red, brown. I really want a double green. Double green, blue. Double green, red. That sucks because I'm minusing blue, which is Queen Beatrix. Double green, yellow, minus. That's still minus blue. Double green, purple. We don't even use. Double green, purple. Double green, brown. Dang. Double green, blue, minus brown. That might be okay. Let's try that one. I would rather cast Queen Beatrix than Scourge anyway. Most of the time. Even though we're only plussing one... Only one troop uses blue. But only one troop uses brown as well. I don't know. I'm going to try this. Let's see what happens. What up, KOTS? How are you? The Gamers Unit. Avoid L&D Orb Weaver always, right? I got the same, sucks that take too long. Yep. It's safe, though. Good morning, Trey. What up, Trey? What up, Trey? Dragon God Trey. Bow buff. Plague Lord class. Reflection of Good weapon. Yeah, that sounds good, too. That's like my honestly, my first thought was Reflection of Good. For some reason, I always think of that, though. I don't know. I like it. Throw out Salinas, put in Leprechaun. Yeah. Salinas is, not... I guess doesn't have to be on this team. It starts all... I mean, everyone... Leprechaun is going to explode green. Maybe get this up, and then this could explode some more. The only, like, King Selena starts... It gives you so much mana, though. Like, look at that. We got 35 mana from him. You think, is Leprechaun going to give us 35 mana? It'd probably give us, like, more useful mana, though. So that's a really good point. I don't know. I might try that. What do we want to get here first? Green? Alright, we got Essence of Evil. Which doesn't use yellow, right? It's only green, so we can take this. Can take this, which is giving us Rat Swarm every time we take 4 or 5. Let's cast this. Alright. So we got a couple diseased, one cursed and diseased. So how much mana will this get back? Let's see. 12 mana back. Pretty good. Just take that. A nice lightning strike would be nice, wouldn't it? That's always nice, though. Let's do this. I don't know why I'm thinking so hard right now. Just because it's a new team, I guess. Dang. Ooh. It's all good, though, because they're dead. So who cares that they killed one thing? Oh, you told your guild about my channel? That's awesome, Garg. I appreciate it, man. That's like a really good way to help me for free. Like, if you hit like, obviously. Leave a comment, obviously. Those are free. But telling your guild about the channel, that's like going the extra mile. And I really appreciate it. I know it's not an easy thing to do. It's not as easy as I make it sound. To tell your guild about a YouTube channel. Like, that's not, like, something you want to... I don't want anybody annoying their guild by doing it. That's first and foremost. But second of all, I know it's like, hey, you should watch this guy on YouTube. Like, I know, but it just helps a lot. It helps me a lot. So if you can get over the whatever about it and just do it, then it helps a ton. Because you know, 1 or 2 people might end up doing it. That's all I'm going for. I'm not saying, like, I hope all 29 people subscribe and watch every single video. Like, I'm not expecting that. I'm just like, you know, you send it, you tell your guild, there's 29 people, maybe half of them see it, maybe half of them think about it, and then maybe half of those actually do it, and then half of those actually stick around and subscribe. In the end, I gain at least 1 or 2 subscribers from it. I would hope. Green and blue would be nice. We don't have any, so once again, I'm thinking too hard here. I just don't want to lose. Green or blue? My headset's starting to hurt a little bit. Let's cast this on this guy. Just want to get him totally effed. Now, only got back 8 mana, but we killed them all, so cool. Yeah, I appreciate it, Garg. I'll have to try to remember to shout you out for that. That deserves a shout out. Oh, I forgot to shout out my members. I thank you. You just helped me there. I need to shout out all my members before this is over. Let's do it right now. It's a new month, so everyone gets shouted out that's a member. You get this every single month. That's the tier 1. Tier 2 is you get every video early. Sometimes it's 10 minutes early. Sometimes it's a day early. Most of the time it's like 15 to 20 minutes early. But it's early. You get it first. You get the first chance to click on the video. Like always, at least 5 or 10 minutes early. At least every single video. If you're on tier 2. In tier 3, Puppet Master, we got John and Faceless One. John told me to make a video about defends, and I did that. And if he wants to, any month he could tell me if he has another idea. Every single month that he's a tier 3 member, he could pop up and say he wants another video. And now Faceless One gets a video in January. And he wants a EverQuest video. Dang, you should see my my analytics for my memberships. It's better now, like obviously it's the bleeding has stopped, but it's going down right now, like on the chart. It's a little bit behind though. I think it'll level off. I knew that. It's December. It is what it is. Sorry for everyone that's not a member. This is probably boring, but I need to shout them out. Hold on a sec, please. Bear with me. Yeah, I've never seen that chart go down before. It's always been either nothing or going up, and I've never seen it go down. And now it's going... There's a hump in it. Alright, so memberships. Let's shout everybody out. Here we go. These are the sinners. This is the choir. These are the people that are members currently, right now. This is their monthly shout out. So please pray for all of these people. Damon, George Hill. George Hill has been here so long. Loot Wizard, Shinori, Aaron, D-Rock, Trey Bobuff, Robert Westover, Masella125, Matt Reimel, U7, aka Tim, John Fitzpatrick, Calvin Laub, Carl Pepper, Pantosaurus Rex, Kimmy500, Michelle Young, Mary Robinson, Ken Bogart, Josh Bernier, Humdingaling, Burst Artist, Randy Good, Brian Kissinger, Irene Harding, Faceless One, and Julia Busy Mom. Those are all the members Faceless One just upgraded to Puppet Master. Julia just rejoined, and they stopped the bleeding. And everyone else, of course, you guys are just the clotting of the blood. Like, you are always more appreciated than anybody. You know what I mean? So, it goes without saying, even though I need to say it more, that I really, really, really appreciate it. Everybody that's been a member. It helps a lot because, you know, ads don't really give you that much money. And it's not like I'm trying to make a bunch of money or anything, but it definitely helps me keep making videos every day. Like, if I wake up and I don't feel super motivated, and, like, say I was getting nothing out of this, I might not do a video, but you guys could be the determining factor some days in whether I put out that video that day or not. You don't even know if you know? It just is. It's like a tipping point. It's dollars instead of pennies, like I always say. Some days you don't want to wake up and you don't care about those pennies, but you always care about your members. Alright, green, brown, King Salinas. So I don't know, is this team better than the Mountain Crusher and the Bard? I don't know. It doesn't feel like crazy different. I'm gonna try it one more time, I guess. Then we'll switch to, let's try Leprechaun without King Salinas type stuff. Let's see. What up, Mike D? How are you? Let's see. So, folks, I'm working on getting my kingdom power levels up and need lots of trait stone. Is spamming Explorer on level 1 a good way to go? Yeah, it's good. I think you get it's a little bit different ever since I made a video on it, but it's kind of different now, just a little bit different. You still pretty much do the same thing, but you're like guaranteed trait stones now. Like if you get a boss chest, I'm pretty sure you're guaranteed, but you also get them along the way. It's not just that. It's not like tokens where you have to open a boss chest to get tokens. You get trait stones along the way, and then you're like a guaranteed one. It's more like gnomes. Like, you know how you get gnomes? Or it's more like vault keys, but way easier to get. Vault keys, you know, you get them along the way, but if you see... You get the pity keys, right? But if you see a gnome, you have a chance at a... I don't know, it's not exactly the same. But, you're guaranteed one every time you open a boss chest, I think. And then you also get them all... You have a chance at getting them along the way. They're not only in the boss chests. So you get them, like, way more than just in the boss chest. You'll get... If there's 6 battles, you're gonna get, like, 3 or 2. Like, you're guaranteed one, and then you probably at least get one along the way. So... But you know, they're not, like, falling out of the sky, either. They're not super easy to get, but... They're, like, a little bit more guaranteed than they used to be. It used to be all RNG. That's kind of like almost like a pity timer, the way they do it now. But not exactly. What up, D-Rock? I just shouted you out for being a member for so long. Yeah, I want to do a video on Kingdom Power level, and like I want to just... every once in a while, I go through all my kingdoms, and I see, like, what I need to go to the next level, or the next power. I do that, like... I haven't done it recently either, so I need to do that video soon, probably, like on a Wednesday or Thursday. I'm going to just go through all my kingdoms and show you guys what I do. Like, here's what I do. I try to do, like, once a month. Once every 2 months. At least once every 3 months you should try to do it. But you should probably, honestly, do it once every month. And you could be way more on top of it than that. I'm not saying that that's the way you should... I'm saying at least once every 3 months, you should look at all your kingdoms, power levels, and your levels in power, and make sure you're as good as you can get. Some people are so on top of it that they're maxed out and they know like they're going to get this troop and they're going to go to the next power level because they're as maxed out as they can get. I'm not quite there yet. Like, I'll max myself out every 3 months, and then like I don't stare at it every single day, you know what I mean? What am I doing here? This. But I'll go through it like once every, I like to do it once a month, but sometimes I forget, and I do it like once every 2 months or once every 3 months. But go through and make sure I'm not missing any. Like, I only needed a couple more troops to get fully traded to get that next power. Or I only needed a couple more troops to get to level 20 to get to that next power. And now I have this new troop that I got to level 20, and I just forgot to level it to 20. Like, just to make sure, you know, go check on stuff. You might be way more on top of it than me, but a lot of people, I bet, I know that's one of the main learning gaps in this game, is your powers, your kingdom powers and levels. Some people, they don't even pay attention to it till way late in the game, even though it's really important. That's how you get a lot of extra stats. You could be missing like 10 magic, which could do 20, 30 extra damage sometimes. Like, it's pretty important, especially your magic kingdoms. I have a video on it and everything, but I don't know, I haven't done it recently, and I kind of want to just do it, like, start recording and then just do what I do normally. Like, I'm going to go through all my kingdoms, see what I need to get to the next power level, and then do it, or like note, okay, I need a mythic, or okay, I need a level 20 pet. Like, this isn't going to happen right now, but I'll keep it in my mind that, hey, if I get that mythic, then I can get to that next power level. And there's also breakpoints too, like, hey, I'm going to get a stat if I get to this next one. So do I want to use all my trait stones over here in this kingdom where I'm only going to get a little bit extra tribute? Or do I want to use all my trait stones over here where I'm about to get an extra stat? Like, you want to do the stats. Sometimes you got to decide between two kingdoms. If you don't have unlimited trait stones or unlimited souls, or sometimes you gotta make choices. Am I going to level this kingdom up or this kingdom? And what do I get if I do that? Do I get a stat? Well, then I should probably do the stat. Is it a magic stat versus a armor or a HP? You should probably do the magic. Like, I'll just do it like I normally do it, but record it. I'm thinking about doing that. Like, some weeks though, it's like the videos do themselves, so I don't even have to think about stuff like that, and I don't get to do those videos because a new mythic comes out, and then an update comes out, and then, like, I'm already on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I'm already doing stuff no matter what. Then, like, an update comes out on Wednesday, and then, like, a really good class is on Thursday, and then, like, we have an event on Friday, then we have the live stream on Saturday. Some weeks I don't even have time to do extra videos like that, like where it's a guide, like farming trait stones, or the top 5 classes, or kingdom levels and power. Like, some weeks it's like the weeks take care of themselves. They put out an update, well, that's a video. They do the naughty and nice balance, well, that's a video. Like, Titan class is one of the best classes, that's a video. And sometimes there's not, I could do more than one video in a day, I guess, but some weeks it's like it takes care of itself and I don't have to. So then sometimes ideas get pushed on the back burner, and then sometimes ideas get forgotten, and then I don't know. What am I doing? I guess we'll just do an easy PvP. That's what I'm doing. The new mythic. Yeah, meddling troops, that's another thing I could do another video on. I did that pretty early on. I'm just fishing for good advice from experienced Chims of War gamers. Yeah, that's what I used to do, man. I don't need trait stones anymore, but I get all mine from daily dungeons, adventure, board, delves, and PvP. Gold keys also. Level 3 Explorer with either the Phoenicia or Rowan teams, whichever allows you one hit. Yep. Yeah, for sure. I agree. What up, Mike D? I already said what up, right? But hey again. I only low-level explore during Vault, but I am not a grinder. Lots of trade stones to earn. Yep. That's a good time to do it, mostly during... That's why when you're doing the Vault, you're not just going after Vault keys. You're also leveling up classes, getting class weapons, getting trait stones. Like, it's a triple whammy, killing 3 birds with 1 stone type thing. You're not... That's why Vault is amazing, because just by itself it's amazing. You get Vault keys, and epic Vault keys, and... But if you're doing it right, you're also getting class experience, trait stones, class weapon. Like, you're killing... Or you're gold farming, or soul farming, or metal farming. Like, you should always be at least killing 2 birds with 1 stone. At least. There's always at least 2 things you can be doing at once while the vault's going on. For most people, eventually it's just you're getting vault keys, class experience, and trait stones. Some people probably don't need any trait stones specifically, but you can never have enough. I don't think you can ever have way too many trait stones until the very tippy top. Then maybe. But like, even right now, I don't have so many trait stones that I don't need anymore. Like, there's some trait stones where I only have like 15 or 20. And I could blow all those on 1 mythic. Or you know, if the wrong 2 or 3 mythics come into the game and they all use the same trait stone, I could be down to 0 in no time. So I definitely don't have enough. So I'm always farming those. When I'm doing the vault, I'm also farming trait stones. And I don't have every class at 100, and I'm not even close. I still need like, who knows, like 6 or 7 classes that I need to level. And I'm not even close. That's going to take a long time. So I'm always going to be doing that also. Pretty much. I mean, one day, maybe a year from now, I'll have all my classes leveled up. And another video I need to do is that difficulty 12 explore world record team that it's been out for 6 months. And then that Night Spider team with Mother of Darkness. Like, there's a ton of videos I need to do, and I need to get on it. But sometimes, like I say, the weeks take care of themselves. Unless I do more than... I'm already doing more than 1 video a day if you count EverQuest. So you could say do more than 1, but I'm already doing that. I'm doing like 10 a week at the moment. Oh, let's do this, get that. I probably should have cast it on something else. That stupid guy was stealthy, I think. Do this. Do that. So we keep winning, but it's... I don't know. It's not like amazing or anything. It's just 1 trophy. Maybe we'll try taking off King Salinas, putting on Leprechaun. D-Rock's here. What up, D-Rock? Again. Everybody check him out on Twitch. He's grinding. Grinding that Twitch. Artless X Arts. I have him in front of B and the glaive of many goats. 3 times Nisha on Bard. 2 red, 1 brown. Okay, I'm gonna take that in. I might do that. Might try that out. It's just 1 hell of a grind. Getting them power levels needs souls, trait stones. Yeah, and sometimes it's like you need a mythic and you can't even get it. That's the annoying part. Sometimes it's like get a pet to level 20 and you can't. There's no way. Like, it's impossible. The pet's not up right now. Even if you wanted to blow a bunch of gems on buying baskets, it's not even possible. So sometimes it's impossible to get to the next power level. What am I doing? I am taking him off. We'll try this first with Kimmy's idea. Put on Leprechaun. Might need to double green, blue, minus brown. Hold on a minute, guy. I'm gonna take this headset off for 1 second. Hold on. Alright. Starting to hurt my head / ear. I'm back. What am I doing? Okay, I'm making sure my banner is still good. We got green, blue, red, brown, purple. So now we're missing like yellow, right? See if we can find a better banner. Double blue. No, that's not good. We need double blue. Nope. Double blue. Green. Dang. I'm just having like bad luck with banners lately. We got all. This is a all green team, by the way. Not a Guild Wars team, I don't think, but I guess we'll just stick with this. Like, I'd definitely rather have blue than brown. I don't know. Let's just stick with this. We'll try it. Yeah, it's definitely a grind, and you can only do what you can do. Sometimes there's a mythic that you, like, it tells you to get the mythic, and how are you supposed to do that? Or it tells you to get the pet. But once you get it to that point, you know, at least I'm as far as I can get. I've done all I can do. I'll just remember if I see that pet. If I'm about to get a stat, maybe I'll do something. But most of the time, it just happens naturally. You just gotta wait. You gotta be patient. That's how it is most of the time. I mean, what else are you gonna do? So yeah, I mean, unless you spend money on the game, which I'm totally free to play. I'm never ever. So I don't even know how to give advice about spending money on the game, other than Death Knight armor, supposedly the best value. And if you were gonna just buy one thing ever and pay for the game, and if I ever do anything, it's probably gonna be that and only that. But I still haven't even done that, so I'm not even throwing shade on people that have, because I think you should spend a certain amount, and I'm just being a cheapo. But it is nice to be able to say I'm totally free to play and I've never spent money on the game. Like, that is fun to say. It's also cheap. Let's go. Let's kill that. Should probably get back to bounty, huh? I just wanted to have the mythic on this video since it's in the title. So we've been messing around with it a little bit. Nothing groundbreaking. King Salinas, Wild Folk, Queen Beatrix. Like, there's not much, not anything crazy you can really do. I think Pan was an idea. Isn't Pan a Wild Folk? It's kind of a mythic. Queen Beatrix seems to be a constant. King Salinas, Bard, some sort of mana generating weapon. I guess I'll do this, so in case he dies. It's the way to go anyway. Green and blue. Just start. Oh, this is easy. We'll get to tier 1. I just barely did Kingdom Overhaul. I had 800k souls, went down to under 100k. Dang. Yeah, that's another soul sink that you don't even think about, really. Like, most people are thinking about, Dawnbringer. But leveling up your kingdoms does take quite a bit of souls. If you need to get 10 troops to level 20, that could be 50,000 souls or whatever. Like, I don't even know how much to say. That could be a lot. And then that's just one kingdom. Meddling troops is using a lot of my souls now. You're always gold farming. That's good. That's why I made that video. The best team in the game. And luckily I made it before they nerfed it. That keeps happening to me. Like, I'll make the top 10 mythics and then they nerf. I don't know. It's kind of fishy, right? They just want to make me wrong. I'll put out a video and then they do a overhaul or a update or a... It's weird. I know I'm being a crazy tinfoil hat guy. But it happens quite a bit. Like, I'll put out something and then they want to make sure I'm wrong by the naughty and nice troop balance, or nope, that's not a good... No, Skeleton Key stinks now. No, you know? Let's nerf it. The best team of 2020. King Gobtruffle, right? Let's nerf it. What's the best team in the game? Skeleton Key, right? Nerf it. It's probably just a coincidence because they're bringing things back down to, you know, they're way too good. So I'm putting out videos about the stuff that's way too good. It's just a coincidence, right? But Scorpius and Urali and Urskaya, nope. Like, it's happened 3 or 4 times this year. I'm not being super paranoid. And it's probably it's just a coincidence. Obviously, if stuff's too good in a game, they gotta bring it back down to earth. But it did happen literally at least 3 times this year, where I would put out a video, and then shortly thereafter, maybe within sometimes 2 or 3 months, sometimes a day, it would be the next day, I put out the top 10 mythics. The next day, they're like making some better and nerfing some, and I don't know. It's kind of fishy. We got a mole. There's a developer watching. They'd probably not be watching me though. They'd be watching Tacit. So it's a Truman Show. Yeah. I got all my kingdoms up to level 10 and power 2 now. Some are a little higher, which I feel is good. Yeah, for 1 month, that is amazing. That's good, Mega Seeker. Plus a little luck. Yep. Just make sure you concentrate on the Magic Kingdoms. The Magic Kingdoms... I have a video on it, and it's... I want to make a new one, but it's still relevant. So, I need to find a D-Rock's team now. Let's read all the comments real quick. You can put any green mythic with EOE and be in Leprechaun and it will work well. I noticed that too. I haven't got the Queen Bee yet. My best teams are the Egg Key and Rowan, Miraji, Leprechaun. Yeah, those are all the staples, man. Truman Show, right. I mean, it's kind of like, it's a coincidence, but it's, easily explainable. When something is way too good, they want to take it down. Alright, so D-Rock says he has Scourge in front of B. 3 niches, that's what I got. Bard. Glaive of Many Goats. Are you using King Salinas or Leprechaun? I always forget about the Glaive of Many Goats until it's... Deal 40 damage to an enemy, boosted by Wildfolk allies, and create a mix of green and yellow gems for each Wildfolk ally. I guess you'd want King Salinas in that case, huh? I guess. Did you use King Salinas or Leprechaun? Yeah, there's a lot of Underworld troops you want to get. I did the top 5 Underworld troops. There's pretty much a video for everything. Almost everything. I think I said I had 700 videos now. I remember I was looking for it during one of my videos and I couldn't find it, but it's like it's almost 700, I think, videos now. So there's almost a video for everything. If you're thinking you need something, you can literally go on my channel. There's a search bar on my channel. You don't even have to do like an overall search on YouTube. Just click on my name, on my picture of my cute little face. No, I'm just kidding. Click on my ugly face and go and search in the little search bar on my channel. I bet you I got a video on it. King Salinas. Whatever it is. And it might be, sometimes the video is 2 years old or a year old, and some of the information might be, there might be one thing that's not true anymore, or one thing that's, instead of being number 1, it's like number 3 now. Like, for example, the Delve Guide. Like, if you watch that from if you watch it all the way through, the very first video says to farm the Warrens. But that was a long time ago, before the City of Thieves came out, when there was only like 6 factions. That was the best one. And it's still one of the top 5. But now it's like number 4, number 5. It's still okay. But if you only watch that video, then it's not true anymore. But it's still like okay. So in that Delve Guide, eventually I updated and said, okay, now it's City of Thieves is the best. And I also made it like the video that plays when you turn on my channel. That way it's like extra out there. But Bard class. One more Mythic team here, courtesy of D-Rock, and then we'll go back to the bounty, and then we'll probably be done for the day, because it's almost 10 a.m. and I can't go super long. Even though once I get going, I don't know. It's way easier to like keep going than it is to get started. Funny how the key got nerfed the week after I got into the top 20 in ranked PvP, just as low. Maybe it up. Yeah, you upset someone. Well, I called it the best team in the game, like. And then it happened. Scorpius in your alley. Skeleton Key. King Gob Truffle. Top 10 Mythics. Like, that's 4 videos I can name off the top of my head. That all happened this year. That all got updated or nerfed or fixed. I don't know. I think I'll do Skulls for now. Then do this. Let's try to get rid of their hero. That was nice. Bunch of yellow. That's King Salinas, I mean, but hey. Probably should have just killed their hero there. Now it's going to be casting. Mistakes were made. That glaive does block that Scourge pretty hard though, don't it? Are we frozen on brown? Yep. And green. I don't know though, that's a lot of mana. That's a lot of brown, green, and red. So I'm gonna do it. Ooh, we get cleanse first anyway. Nice. 12 mana back. Spell block. Wonderful. Oh my. My word. My word. That was... Extra turn. There we go. What level are ya and how many trophies per week you get? Talking Ben and Mega Seeker. 11k total trophies. Nice. How'd Key get nerfed? They took it from like 3 to 1 to 2 to 1, right? Mana went up from 9 to 15. The mana cost went up by 1, but the damage boost went from 2 to 1 to 3 to 1. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, it still works, especially if you're just using it for gold. If you're using it to like dominate difficulty 12 Explorer, then it is a little bit of a nerf. Let's use this team like 2 more times. Maybe get to tier 1 if I'm not there yet. I don't even know. I might be, I might not be. Then we'll do like a couple more bounties and that's it. We gotta get. Even though I know as the morning goes, more people wake up and join the live stream. Like, I'm just hurting myself by ending. But it is what it is. I can only... Just remember, get up a little earlier, and I'll be on 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Lately it's been 7 a.m., not even gonna lie. It's because my whole schedule's out of whack because of the holidays. Can I kill with this? Might as well kill their hero. Bang. But yeah, starting back next week, everything should get a little bit earlier once again. It might take me time to like get back into the groove, but everything will start going back to normal starting next week. I didn't even see what tier I was, dang it. Like, instead of videos coming out at 11 or 12, they'll start coming out at 9 or 10. Instead of the live stream starting at 7:15, it'll be 6:45 or, you know. We'll start getting back in the swing of things. 1, 2, Then Christmas vacation, holiday, New Year's, crap. Glad the year's over though, right? Red extra turn, purple extra turn, yellow extra turn. Getting all that disease and curse going. That rat swarm. So might as well keep taking them. Keep diseasing, keep cursing. That's the glaive of many goats is good for that. Like, that is helping us get extra turns. More than just the queen bee, like. So that might be a better weapon than what I was using. I was trying, like, Essence of Evil. Since it curses and diseases. But I'm liking that glaive of many goats idea. Let's do this. Get back 16 mana. Holy crap. That's a lot of mana. Tier 1. Yeah, are we there? We gotta be there now, huh? Where does it tell you? Anyway. Oh, there it is. Dummy. Alright, we're there. No reason to do PvP anymore. Not really. I mean, it's a decent place to gold farm. It's a decent place to, like, test out Guild Wars teams. But it's not as good as it used to be. I used to do PvP way more. And I stopped doing it, pretty much. Like, it's a struggle for me some weeks just to get to tier 1. I try to make it something I do, but sometimes it takes me till Sunday to even do it. And I love Guild Wars week, because it pretty much happens automatically, like, along the way. Back to Bounty. And we'll do a couple, and then I gotta go. But remember, every single Saturday, live stream. Latest, I'll start 7:15, 7:30. I'm trying to do 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., somewhere in there. So, if you're here now and you're like, whoa, I didn't know he live streams, it's early Saturday mornings, depending on which country you're in. I'm in USA, East Coast, EST, 6 a.m., 7 a.m. for me. If you're watching on PS4, go check out my YouTube channel. Like, I don't do PS4. I do, but I don't. Like, I don't concentrate on it. I concentrate on my YouTube channel, so go check out my YouTube channel. Don't just watch on PS4. It would help me out. Hit a like, that helps. Comment. Consider joining. Tell your guild. All that stuff. Extra turn with skulls. I like to beat up the first troop with my Chris Turtle and my Flame Maiden. Might not be 100% perfect the way to do things, but that's how I like to do it. I like to give them a job to do. So the Chris Turtle and the Flame Maiden are beating up that first troop. While Tigraki's taking everyone else out. Because he does have skull mitigation, I know this. But, hey, why pass up that little bit of damage. And yeah, my battles might take a little bit longer sometimes, but I haven't lost any troops at all the whole time. None. So this is good for everybody. Beginners. I've lost 0 troops. The entire bounty. I'm on 20. I'm repeating 20. And I haven't lost any troops ever. So good for everyone. It's a safe bounty team. It might get boring. It might not be the fastest thing ever. But it gets the job done. And I'm probably going to lose a troop now that I keep talking about it. But I haven't lost a troop yet. Alright, excavator. What are you gonna do? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Man, there's a lot of 2. We got the 2 with the skull and only 1 red. So let's do that. Right? Yeah, that looks like the best. And it's on the edge. That's always good too. It's always a plus. You don't want to take it right out of the middle. Most of the time I think it's better to take it on the edge. Gives you like, I don't know. It just feels better. I don't know if that's 100% correct, but it always feels better to take it off the edge when you're doing a column. Right? Column. Yep. Alright, anyway. Let's finish this battle so it doesn't look like it took even longer than it takes. 6,000 points. All good, Sinnycool. You know us sinners and choir members, you say when, we'll show. Yep. Yeah, early Saturday. Like, even if you wake up at 8 a.m., I don't care. Just come chill for an hour. Like, I'll be on from whenever until like 10 a.m. So it could be... I don't even like the start time thing, because it's never going to be the same. Like, I was doing 6 a.m., and then, like, this whole holiday vacation crap threw me for a loop. I want to go back to, like, doing a specific time. But the main goal is, hey, I'm going to be on early Saturdays. So, if you decide to wake up at 8 a.m. or 8:30 or 9, like, I should be on no matter what. Whether I started at 7 or 6, does it really matter if you're waking up at 8 anyway? Or whatever. I mean, it matters to other countries, I guess, but... Anyway. Kill that guy, one shot. Let's get the Flame Maiden working on that troop. She's here, we have to use her, we might as well put her to work, right? It's like when you get a new person at work. You could do the job a little faster without them, right? But they're gonna be there either way, so you might as well use them. You might as well tell them to go do something. I always like haze people. Whenever they start, they're starting. It's their first day. You gotta make sure they're tough enough to work there, right? So you always gotta give them that crappy job that you don't want to do. That doesn't even really need to be done. Like, it's a job that only needs to be done every once in a while, and it's like that stupid hard job that you hate. But you gotta do it like once every 3 months or something. Like, we used to have this stuff called pit steel. It was like, it's for installing, like, docks. You know, like at a warehouse where you have the docks, and it's called pit steel, and it's something you use to make the docks. Like the levelers, I think, or whatever. Anyway, it's like this big, jankety metal, like it's heavy, and it's sharp, like you cut yourself on it. It's heavy, it's so heavy. And I remember a new guy came in and I said, go count the pit steel. Is this something we had to do anyway? Like every once in a while you have to go count it, do inventory. But it's so annoying when you gotta do it. It's so heavy, you gotta use a forklift. It usually takes like 2 people. And there's different kinds, and they get mixed together, and like the stuff is kind of sharp, and you can get cut. And if you don't like wear gloves and be careful and all that, like I was over it. I didn't want to teach the new guy. I was annoyed that day for whatever reason. So I'm like, go count the pit steel, bro. Like, Get out of my hair. Go do that. If you can do that and you do it good and you don't give up, then I know that you're still going to be here. Because that's the thing. You don't even know if these people are going to make it. So you're teaching somebody how to do a job and you don't even know if they're going to be there in like a month. So you like kind of want to make sure it's worth your time to even teach them how to do the job. So it's just like the first week, the first day, the first couple weeks. You kind of give them those jobs. Like, go count the... It don't even have to be, like, hard and, like, dangerous. Like, I wasn't trying to say I'm trying to hurt somebody. Like, it could be counting nuts and bolts, like, in a huge bin with tons of drawers. And, like, they need to be counted once a year. And, you know, go count the screws and the nuts and the bolts and the bins. Like, it's gonna take you a week to do that, and you're out of my hair. But it's something that kind of needs to be done every once in a while, and it'd be nice to write it down as being done. So you give them that job, and they're out of your hair, and they're doing something that needs to be done. Maybe not too bad, but it's not, like, totally worthless. They're not just standing there picking their nose, like, asking you a million questions all day. I don't know. This probably sounds, like, cruel. Like, you don't want to be that new guy, but, hey, it's annoying when people come in and they don't last, and you waste time teaching them. That's annoying. So you gotta filter out the bad people. Give them something that's kind of tough. See if they're going to last. And also something that kind of needs to be done. Don't do like, oh, go clean the toilet. Like, if you never have to clean the toilet, like, don't make them do it. Like, don't be that mean. But if you work at a restaurant and you do clean toilets every once in a while, yes. Make the new guy clean the toilet. See if he's going to last. See if he's going to do it. Because he's going to have to do it one day anyway. So you might as well see, are you going to be the guy that's only here for 2 weeks, never cleans the toilet, and then when it's time to clean the toilet, you quit? Are you going to be that guy? I want to find that out on day one. So go clean the toilet right now on day one. I want to find that out right now before I put 2 weeks of energy into teaching you. I want to know right now, are you going to clean that toilet that you're going to have to clean in 2 weeks? Are you going to do it now? If you are, then okay. I'll teach you everything else, and you won't even have to clean another toilet for a long time. But are you going to do it today on your first day? Like, I usually get amped up on my first day. I'm like, I'm ready to do whatever, bro. I'm ready to, like, sweep the whole parking lot and clean the toilet. Like, I don't care. I'm trying to prove something on my first day. So that's what I want to see. Are you here and you're ready to go and you're trying to prove yourself? Or are you just here standing around trying to get a paycheck and, like, get some hours? That's what I want to see. Are you the guy that's just, like, coming in and getting some hours so you can get paid and you're just trying to stand around and look at your phone? Or are you the guy that's ready to sweep the whole parking lot, count all the screws, and do all the pit steel, and, like, which guy are you? Because I want to know that, like, straight away. So I know, okay, if I teach this guy, he's going to be here a year from now, and it's going to be worth my time. You know how I am, guys. I get off on tangents. So if you're, like, new here and you're like, what is this guy talking about? He's playing Gems of War. I don't know. I get off on my little rants every once in a while. That's the charm, right? Random rants from Sinny. Alright, come on. Brown conversion. Blue? I don't know. Flame Maiden? Sure. Now we can do skulls and kill that thing. Bang. Now we got Tigraki. Kill this thing. What should we do here? I think I'm gonna do this. We got this yellow, but maybe we'll do it on yellow. Yeah. Yeah. Brown. Tigraki. Come on. Skulls? And then Flame Maiden? Come on, Flame Maiden. Let's go. There we go. Get me a left-handed screwdriver. Yes! Dude, my uncle used to always say crap like that. Oh, man. Later, Mike, man. See you next week, hopefully. Making the teas and coffees right is the first test. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and you, like, send them out to get stuff. Like, that's the... You know, like, where you have to drive in the car somewhere to get a package or get some supplies. Like, you want to see, are they going to take an extra hour, or are they going to go straight there and straight back? Then you know, is this the guy I should send out to go driving to go get stuff, or is he going to be the guy that gets lost? Is he going to be the guy that takes extra 3 hours to do a 1 hour drive? Like, that's another thing you can find out. Like, are they going to be the guy that, like, goes home and takes a nap, or goes to McDonald's and sits there and eats 5 Big Macs? Are they going to go straight to where they're supposed to go and come straight back? Like, obviously you can... even I would, like, take the long way and go a little bit... Like, definitely go the speed limit. But I would never, like, be weird about it and, like, take an extra hour. Like, everybody's human. You might, like, go exactly the speed limit and take the way that's, like, 15 minutes. A little bit, you know, it's the long way. Because you're, like, working and you're getting paid to drive. But don't be the guy that, like, goes to McDonald's on the way there and Frisch's on the way back and stops at his house and lets his dogs out and takes a dump, and then he ends up making an hour trip take like 3 hours, you know? You gotta find out. Are you gonna be the guy that we send or not? Are you gonna get lost every other time? Alright, do we got a brown conversion? We got red. I hate using red, but I think it's an okay time for it. Brown. Alright, let's make this battle look like it's taking way longer than it needs to take. Kill the Vow Raven. Let's put that in our back pocket. Let's kill that first guy. Get him out of here. Conversion. Or do we want to do... Let's do this. Now we'll do the conversion. Now we will do Tigraki. I don't know. Do skulls. Which, you know, the skull mitigation, sometimes it's not worth it. You're knocking off their armor, but you gotta decide for yourself. Like, right there, that wasn't too bad. That was like 20. But, still, I could have been doing this and then, like, moving on to the next thing and killing this. Let's see. Flame Maiden. So now one more Flame Maiden will kill, or Tigraki, hopefully. Got brown and red. And, come on. Wow, that's probably not going to kill now. Let's do this then. This thing is getting annoying. You're annoying. Better not cast again, I swear. Look at this thing. It's so annoying. It's because I keep taking skulls, probably, but this isn't going to kill. There we go. Whatever. Maybe I should kill that thing first. Let's do a few more. I don't know how much time I got, but I'm feeling it right now, so. Yeah, later, Mike, if you're still here. Yeah, making the tea and coffee for sure. Skyhooks and strip paint. Yeah, give them like stuff to go by that's not even doesn't even exist. Some turn signal fluid. That's awesome. Engineers been trolling for hundreds of years before it was cool. Yeah, I've literally had people tell me to get a left-handed hammer or something, you know. And I knew right away that it wasn't a thing, but oh, what's the other thing? There's like another one that old guys say. I can't remember though. I'm not gonna remember. It's like that though, like a left-handed hammer or a left-handed screwdriver. I forget what it is. It's a good one though. Those are all funny. Now I remember I made the young guy count the screw bins. Like the 16-year-old that you don't. He wasn't, and I swear he wasn't there. It's happened both ways for me before. Like, I've made the young kid count the screws, which isn't that hard. It's just boring. And he wasn't there for more than a couple days, and he quit. Like, so what would have been the point of me even dealing with him? Then I've had like the older guy come in that just talks a lot and smokes a lot, and I had him count the pit steel or whatever, you know what I mean, the hard thing, and he lasted for like 2 years. Yeah, goes both ways. You never know. I think the young kid would last and the old man wouldn't, but it was the other way around. I've seen some tough old dudes do some hard stuff. They get like used to it. Got that old man strength. They say that your punching power, that stays with you much longer than your speed. But you can still hit that big old knockout punch if you need to. Let's go. Brown. Should I do skull? Sure. Sure, let's get him down to 5 HP. Kill this guy. Okay. We got excavator. 3 and 1. 2, 2, 3 and 1, and 2 skulls. I'll take that. Tigraki. Kill this thing so it quits annoying me. Now we got Chris Turtle, we got blue, we got green. So green or yellow? Let's do yellow. Then Tigraki can kill. Come for the gym, stay for the rants. Yeah, that's for sure. Still here, just got back from the barbers, but been listening and watching on my phone. Awesome, dude. Did you get a mohawk? Did you get a mohawk, John? I have using my Tig to hit the Nyx. Last one each time his mana is full. Yeah, I hate that Nyx. She's annoying. Draining your mana. That one was really annoying though. It kept getting its health back. I think that's the, I don't know. I still stand on going from the bottom up as far as priority. Unless there's a, Vow Raven. I still think the bottom up is the way to go, and I don't know if I've been practicing that or not. I've probably been doing the highest armor. We got blue, brown. We got blue. If blue is not there, let's do blue. I always do the one that has the most on the board. I don't know what you guys do. Whenever I do a conversion, I'm always looking for the one that has the most on the board, because it's usually a color you need. So even if there's only one extra turn that's gonna result, at least you have a lot of that color on the board now. So, you know what I mean? I might take this because I need both. I'm just gonna get up next turn. It's okay. Let's try to practice what I preach and go from the bottom up. Bottom up. Flame Maiden. Make sure there's not an extra turn. Okay, let's just start banging on this guy. Banging our head against the wall, pretty much. Here's a lot of brown, but that's also a lot of red. So 2 brown, 1 brown, 1 brown, 2 brown. I don't know, 3 brown and 3 red. Or wait, 4 brown and 3 red, or 2 brown, 1 red. I think I'm gonna go with the 4 brown. Even though it's a lot of red, I still got an extra turn. Now Tigraki. Let's kill Nyx. Get rid of that annoying troop. Good old Chris Turtle up there taking the hits. And then go after this guy next. All the while banging on that first troop. Banging our head against the wall. Flame Maiden and Skulls. Give them something to do. Just like the new guy. I think that was the whole point. That was the whole point of the rant, y'all. I forgot. Give them something to do. Just like the new guy. That was the point. Flame Maiden is the new guy. You gotta give them something to do. Just to see. Just to let them earn their keep. She's gotta be on the team either way. So might as well do something. That was the whole point. Alright. Even though here she probably... You know, the new guy sometimes makes everything slower. You might have a process that you do and you're super fast at it. But now you got this new guy. You gotta explain how to do it. You gotta let them try. That always annoyed me. I'm not a teacher. I mean, I'm like... I could teach somebody Gems of War. I just don't like when I'm doing something annoying, like a job, that I don't even want to really do, right? And then you gotta, like, teach somebody else. Like, this isn't a... This is, like, more fun than a job. Like, even though sometimes you could argue with the stuff they've been putting in the game. Like, this is more fun and you guys aren't annoying. You know what I mean? Like, if you get, like, an annoying new guy and you're already doing something you don't want to do, then you gotta teach him on top of it, and you're not a teacher or a manager. Like, it's one thing if you're a manager or a supervisor and you're supposed to teach people and that's your whole job. It's annoying when, like, the manager doesn't teach anybody and he, like, makes you do it when you're not even the manager. They always want the person that's doing the job to teach other people how to do the job that they're doing. That's not how it works. It's supposed to be the manager guy. Your whole job is to teach people how to do this job. You're the manager. Don't have me do it. No one taught me how to do it, and now you're going to have me teach somebody how to do it? Like, you were supposed to teach me how to do this job, right? You didn't do that. Now you got another guy in here, and you want me to teach him how to do this job when you never even taught me how to do it? Like, you're not doing your job. Come do your job, bro. Teach this person how to do this job. Maybe I'll learn something too. You never taught me. You're a crappy manager. Good job. Sucking at your job. Way to go. You're friends with the boss or whatever. But you stink at your job. And then they wonder why things aren't the way they want things. Because he's not teaching anybody anything. So that's why. Your manager stinks. You can get rid of all the low-level people you want, but if you still have a crappy manager that don't teach anybody, it's gonna stay crappy. Sometimes it's your buddy that's the manager, and it's not the guys he's not teaching. Sometimes it's that you gotta cut off the head instead of always dealing with the tail. You know what I mean? I don't know. There might be some anger from many years ago coming through. Coming through, leaving bloodstains and residue. Come for the gems, stay for the rants, baby. Frosted those tips, yeah. John got the mohawk with the frosted tips. You gotta send a picture, man. You gotta put it on. Put it as your new picture. We gotta see your new do. Is it a mullet? That would be the best. The $1 million mullet. You should have asked for the mullet, bro. That'd been sweet. That's in right now. You ever seen Riff Raff? You should go get that. Tell him you want the Riff Raff. The $1 million mullet. Or, what's the comedian? Theo Von. If you don't know who Riff Raff is, you probably know who Theo Von is. I don't know, though, because a lot of you guys are from other countries, so you might not know American comedians. Alright, I'm almost done here. Let's see. I'm getting a little loopy and ranty, so I should probably be done soon. Alright, let's finish this battle, and I'm probably out of here, y'all. Appreciate y'all joining me, though. Always fun. It's always better once I get in and start doing it. I'm gonna have to do that EverQuest live stream. Faceless One became Puppet Master. So blame him, not me. Just kidding. Just kidding. I actually will enjoy it, so I'm just not sure 20 or 30 people will enjoy it, or, you know, 500. It'll be more like 50. It'll be more like 2 or 3 or 4 live viewers and like 50. You know what I mean? But it's going to teach me how to live stream off my laptop. Eventually I'm going to start messing with my phone too. And then here comes the new account playthrough I've been promising. It's coming in 2021. Don't know which month. It might be February. It could be March. It might start in January. Who knows? We'll see. But it's coming this year. The new account playthrough. I want to mess with my phone first, though. So that'll be like... If you see me starting to put out videos off my phone, it's probably a good indicator that I might be doing a new account playthrough pretty soon. Like, I might even play some other game on my phone first. Like, you know how I'm playing EverQuest on my laptop? It's to practice for Gems of War, really, and other games in the future. So, same thing's probably going to happen with my phone. I'm going to pick a game that I think is fun on my phone that's not Gems of War. Use that to practice. Hopefully you guys like it. Like, you never know. It could be the next thing that blows up, and then who knows? You never know. But most likely it won't be, and it'll be practice for the new account playthrough, which I'm not expecting to get, like, to be the savior of the channel or anything. I think it's just a solid idea that I need to do eventually, that I think everybody needs to do at least once. You should go back and do a new account playthrough just to see what you would do if you restarted. Especially if you've been playing for a very long time, the same account. It's always fun to start over. Like, even if I use EverQuest for an example, to start a new character. Let's say you start a Necromancer and you go all the way to level 50. Like, it's still fun to restart as a different class and use all the knowledge that you gained to restart the game with all that new knowledge that you got. It's always fun. Even Dark Souls, like, you play Dark Souls, you beat it, you're like, alright, now I want to go back and try that again, but this time I'm going to do this. And now I know that I can do that. And it's going to be easier, but I can try different things. I can do this instead of... we're losing the mic now. It's definitely... That's the sign. That's the, hey, get out of here, bro. Hopefully you can hear me. There we go. So, we got pretty far. We didn't get all the rewards or anything, but we're on reward 19. It's Saturday morning. Like, I'm going to play a little bit more tonight. I'm going to play tomorrow for sure. I'm going to get it done. So, I don't think you guys need to see me get it done to know that I will. Let's open this orb, though. Blue! Ah, man. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Hey, good morning, Corey, but I'm out of here, so good morning and goodbye. There's some good rants in there if you want to go back and watch after it posts, so If you like the rants, they're in there. Wishing all the sinners in the choir good health and happiness. Always stay safe out there. Be good to yourself. Sinnycool and the Sinny crew. Thank you, DC United. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, now's the time if you want to say anything else. I'm about to say goodbye to everybody, and thank you for joining me and all that. You know how that goes. If you don't want to hear every name that's chatted in the last hour, then I'll see you later. But that's what I do at the end of my live streams. I like to shout out everybody that was here that I saw chat, and like, as long as it lets me go back. So if you want to hear your name, this is when it happens. Alright, so thank you everyone. Please like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. It's $1.99. You get a shout out every month that you're a member. If you want to be tier 2, it's $4.99, and you get every single video early. Sometimes it might be 10 minutes early, sometimes it's a day early, but you get the chance to watch the video before everybody else. If you got notifications on, you're guaranteed to watch it before anybody else. Then tier 3, Puppet Master, John and Faceless One, they get to tell me a video to make every month. So if John wanted to right now, he could say, Cinny, I want a Gems of War video about soul farming, and I would have to do it sometime this month, within a month. You know what I mean? Faceless One wants a EverQuest video. I have to do that this month. That's what the tier 3 is, $9.99. It's not crazy, it's not $50, it's $10. Yeah, tell your guild, you know, everybody doesn't have money to be blowing on old Cinny, so if you want to just help out for free, there's tons of stuff you can do. Like, share, subscribe, comment, tell your guild. Like, there's tons of stuff you can do, so it's not all about money. And yeah, so thank you for joining me. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the spoiler video. You know how it goes. We got a little schedule going on. It's pretty much the same every week. So live stream Saturday morning early, all the way till like 10 a.m. usually. So you can wake up at 8, wake up at 9. I'll still be here. Spoilers on Sunday, weekly preview Monday, team video Tuesday. Wednesday is my open day where I do whatever I want, but usually a Gems of War, definitely a Gems of War, but like a guide sometimes. There's usually my day where I can do ideas that I have for Gems of War instead of just always being locked into something specific. Thursday is class events sometimes, and sometimes it's also another Wednesday. And then Friday, we almost always have an event to go over. So that's usually Friday, and then back to Saturday live stream. So yeah, so tomorrow, spoilers, maybe some EverQuest in there mixed in like 2 or 3 times a week to practice on my laptop. And yeah, y'all know the drill. Alright, so thank you for joining me, DC United, and John, and Trey, and Corey G, and Faceless One, and DC United. And I'm going to say the same names over and over because that way I know I don't miss anybody. Mega Seeker, Kimmy 500, Faceless One, John Fitzpatrick, Mega Seeker, Mike D, thank you Mike, come on back next week, D-Rock, of course, everybody remember, D-Rock, Artless X Arts on Twitch, does Gems of War, does other games too, Kimmy 500 on YouTube, check her out as well. Ben Templar was here, my man Ben. Mike D, Mega Seeker, DC United, D-Rock, Trey Bobuff, DC United. Garg was here. Thank you, Garg. Thank you for joining us, man. Or whoever. Jose Sanchez was here. Thank you for joining us. It was fun. I have fun. I really do. And, you know, I'm honest. Completely honest. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get going, but once I get on here, you guys, I have fun. Brian Kissinger, John, Mega Seeker, Faceless One, Andrej Laverick, Brian, Faceless One, Jamie James. Jamie James was here. Raj the White Tiger made a epic return to the live stream. Raj the White Tiger. Also, King G City made an epic return. We see people, and then we don't see them for weeks and months, and then they come back. And John did a super chat. Thank you so much, John, dude. I really appreciate it, man. Tier 3 member, and he still gives super chats and super stickers. What a guy. I appreciate you, dude, so much. I hope you're still there. Austin H, thank you for for joining us. Elite Gaming is always here early. Always. Raj, Austin, Andrej, Faceless One. I think that's everybody. Biker Lemon. No, it's not. Biker Lemon. Nadelku Daniel. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. King G City. Once again, epic return. Raj the White Tiger. Epic return. John Fitzpatrick. Epic super chat. Super sticker. Alright, guys. I'll see y'all. I gotta get out of here. Appreciate every single one of you. I'll see you tomorrow for the spoiler video. Peace. Have a good day.